I guess with that, we'll do a quick recap. When we last left the party, they were exploring through Lethis's Pleasure Palace in an effort to track down and locate Halacynthia, as well as their various allies who had been captured during the battle outside the mountain foothills. They had recovered Hyra and had a variety of victims that they had recovered from the palace, sent off to somewhere safe. But in their explorations, they ran across the demonic gardener and her massive tentacle vines in an effort to get through without raising any alarms. Miss Boom and Nikki decided to undertake the challenge of milking the tentacles. It was a monumental task, and one, unfortunately, that Miss Boom was not able to cope with. Nikki barely got out with her mind intact, but Miss Boom was overtaken by the pleasure and elected to stay with the gardener and the tentacle plant that she is now deeply in love with. The party reluctantly decided they must move on since time is of the essence. They did not have time to try to recover Miss Boom, so they pressed forward, made their way through a rec room filled with some familiar faces, and pushed further to the marble courtyard where they recovered King K, but in restoring him to his full demonic form, alerted the stone gargoyles who were on watch there and engaged in a hectic battle, eventually smashing the gargoyles to pieces, but not without considerable damage themselves. And that is where we pick up. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The noise of your battle may well have raised an alarm somewhere, and you do hear noises coming from the southern door. But let me refresh you with the room layout, since it has been a week. Okay. The courtyard itself has 3 doors. The one you came through to the west, there is a fairly large door to the south that does not appear to have any locks on it, but the doors are heavy and steel, and it would take anyone, even Cyra, a bit of effort to open them. So if people were coming to investigate the commotion, they would, at the very least, have to do so in numbers to open those doors. There is also a door to the east. Door to the east blocks your way further. It is a titanic door wrought with marvelous care, constructed from some kind of pink-tinged metal and polished to a mirror sheen. This portal has had a lifetime of care poured into it. Exceedingly fine work has gone into carving what seems to be a warrior race at the height of their battle lust. The fins and tails seem to suggest sharks, but the figures seem to be entirely male. The sheer size of the door would make it impossible to move, but for those with colossal strength. A sign above indicates the eastern wing is home to the nursery.
The nursery.
And which one had the doors that were too heavy to open? That was north?
There's no door to the north.
Oh, okay. Then south.
The door to the east and the door to the south don't appear to be locked. The door to the south is fairly heavy and would require a number of people to move it. The door to the east appears to be so large it would be impossible to move by any except for those with titanic strength. So alarmed guards might be coming from the south after several rounds. The door to the east is large enough that only those of heroic strength would be able to move it, and thusly you don't suspect guards would be able to get through if you could get through and close it behind you.
And what can I see down this north passage here?
There is no north passage.
Oh. Derp.
There's a door to the east, to the west, and the south.
Oh, okay. That answers that confusion then.
So what are we thinking?
Cyra, see if you can get these doors open.
The big ones with the carvings on it?
Yeah. One's
Just a moment.
to the nursery.
One moment.
So between me and Cyra, I think we've got it.
Uh-oh.
So don't go into walls.
Mubby.
I'm going to
Scylla's
drink.
got that
some
wall
stuff.
fetish.
Hang on a moment. I'm gonna
She
drink
got that
things.
wall kind of booty.
Booty's so good it makes you wall-eyed.
Do. Okay. Well, first off, I am wounded a lot,
Oh yeah, we
so
should.
I'm going to drink a few things. I'm going to drink a God's Mead for enhanceability strength. And then I'm going to drink a pure honey.
Wow. Completely different dice, too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you are drinking over the course of 2 rounds. Nikki, you are regenerating over the course of 2 rounds.
All right.
Hyra and King K, what are you doing over the course of these 2 rounds before Cyra's going to try the door?
I guess listening for enemy reinforcements. Also, do you want to give me control over King K again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Controlled by Savin.
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check.
Alright, that is Hyra's jam.
So yeah, Nikki, you have not regenerated to full just yet here. You can definitely hear someone in the southern corridor. Sounds like a lot of voices arguing as they're shoving against the door, complaining that this door is way too heavy for them. They're going to have to go back and get someone a bit stronger.
Alright, in that case, let's brace against the door until the muscles can get the other door open.
Okay. So round 3, Cyra and Nikki are going to try the door. Cyra, what is your strength score?
My strength score is 24.
24. Nikki, what is your strength score?
28.
Holy shit.
28. And Pip is not with us here. So grand total of 52. The 2 of you shove against the door as hard as you possibly can. Hedrah, Pip can't participate, otherwise you run the risk of Pip going down. So you shove against the door as hard as you possibly can with your 52 strength. Unfortunately, the door groans but does not move. It seems like you will need at least one other extremely strong person to assist.
Alright, Kanan's gonna go put his back in it.
And what is King K's strength?
He has a 20 strength.
20 strength. Okay. Between all 3 of you, you are able to barely budge the door enough for you to squeeze on by.
And then I guess we just close the door on from the other side.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Yes.
I see friends.
Oh
Indeed.
boy.
Obligatory trap checking.
Well, I don't know that you have time to check for traps because the door to the south begins to open as you're no longer bracing against it, and you are most likely going to have to force this door closed.
Alright, everyone, in and in.
In and close the door.
Boom.
Whew.
Okay, you are through, but going to take a concentrated effort to go back that way again. If you lose one or more of your strongest fellows, it might be difficult, if not impossible, to retrace your steps. You may have to find a different way through. But for the time being, you have made your way more or less to the nursery. A pair of large, muscled shark girls stand guard to the north, armed with exceedingly large tridents and clothed in bathing suits so extravagant they may as well be lingerie. They give you a glower, but make no aggressive movements. Above and below their sizable hips, you can make out a hallway leading further south to a variety of massive vault-like doors. More guards keep watch, but you can see small signs of activity as other sharks filter between the chambers, tending to their affairs with distant, faraway gazes.
I see no reason to rock up on the sharks, so...
One of the sharks passes through, and you see a blue and white scaled, fairly large shark pass through. She glances past the guards. You there! What are you doing out of quarters? Get back here. Guards, out of the way, out of the way. They part to allow Cyra to come inside.
We're just taking this one, up the hall here on, Riptide's orders.
Oh, Riptide. That fraud. He and Cyrena are both hacks. Yeah, bioengineering. Well, don't they understand that natural breeding is the only true way to do things? Anyway, I've no business with you people. Just see the shark. I don't recognize you. Just come here real quickly. Let me take a look at you. It looks like you're injured. Let me tend to your wounds.
Okay. Alright. Give me just a minute. We'll see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, no need to start a fight yet.
Come on now, this way.
Oh dear.
She passes through a door over this way.
Oh god. This is a bad idea, I'm sure.
This seems like a really bad idea.
Oh well. This one.
As you go down this way, you can hear some commotion coming from the eastern vault. Very, very loud commotion.
Do I recognize the kind of sound?
Oh yeah, it's hard fucking.
Oh well, that's great.
Yeah.
Do any of these sharks? Do they? I don't know. Do I get the feeling that they're demons or?
None of these sharks look demonic.
Interesting.
They look like regular old sharks. You enter what appears to be a pure white room with a variety of plush, well-appointed beds lining the walls and a supply-laden desk on the western wall. The nurse shark who invited you has a little name tag on her coat. It says Solus, Dr. Solus, OBGYN. And she invites you to sit on a bed as she goes to the desk and starts retrieving various implements.
All right, I will step and I will just sit myself down. Why the fuck not?
All right, this won't take a moment.
So, how are things here?
Oh, you know how things go. People come, people go. Um, I will say, Memory is dealing quite well with the new crop, and we did finally get that red dragon back, so we'll be breeding plentifully.
Sounds like fun.
I assume you weren't on that recovery mission, were you?
No, I'm new.
Well, from what I hear, apparently the swamp is such a terrible place. We actually ended up losing quite a few people that went to go recover her. Quite fierce. Well, I'm very
Oh.
enthusiastic. I think the fresh batch of young ones will be quite fierce indeed.
Hmm. What about all those others doing pretty good, restocking our numbers here, but
Oh, yes. Well, it's a shame. All the males of this next generation have turned up so small. I have a theory on that the size of the males reflects the size of their swimming conditions. The pool, of course, as you know, is very small, and they tend to be rather withered specimens. Nothing like our dear Omega. Um, hmm. Maybe I
Omega.
can convince Lethis to get us a bigger pool. I don't know.
I'm sure we can't wait to get back to swimming in the lake. All that room.
Oh, yes, yes. Once we take care of all that nasty, um, regular water, then it'll be a good time for everyone.
Regular.
All right now. As she goes to inspect you, we'll flash back to the rest of the party. What are you guys doing? Just sitting around waiting?
Yeah, for now I'm gonna start looking for traps and making my way north just a little bit, see what's up.
Got
Okay.
a pack of cards here if anybody wants to play.
No. Kincaid will look at you just like, oh no.
No, just regular cards. Not that dumb. In fact, I'm not dumb at all. God damn it.
It was a fun deck though.
Immediately to the east, there is a double door here that has a supplies sign affixed on it. That seems to be fairly well used. There's a large keyhole set in the center of the rightmost door, and it has a fat black key still inside of it. Someone must have left it behind.
Ooh. Well, as soon as Cyra gets back, we're gonna have to take a look at that.
To the north, there is another door, and that door is hopefully marked as the training wing, while the door to the east is marked the forge. Okay, we'll flash back over to Cyra.
Mhm.
Dr. Solus brings a tongue depressor over to you and tells you to say ah.
I will unfurl two. I think they're either 1 or 2 feet long, and there's 2 of them.
Oh my. Well, that's interesting. How long have you been this way?
Oh, for a while. I think it's
Mhm.
quite nice.
Okay, well, your teeth all seem to be in order.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
take good care of those.
I see you've got some tiger teeth coming in the back there. Do you want me to harvest those for you?
I was thinking of just. I was thinking of just using them myself.
That is quite funny. Of course, they're vestigial. They're just going to fall out if we don't harvest them.
What do you use them for?
Well, we grind them up to make tiger shark tooth potions, of course.
They're just going to fall out.
Tiger shark teeth. There's tiger shark teeth. Who
Oh,
would have? Yeah.
Who would have guessed? My God.
It's
Okay.
like finding out that soylent people are people.
So what?
Yes.
What does this nurse shark look like? And do any of the other sharks are they all female?
The shark guards are female. Solus is appears to be a tiger shark. She is wearing a coat and clothing, so it's difficult to tell for sure, but you get the impression of a bulge.
So, I've been wondering, what are we keeping if our males are what's left of them are growing up so small and weak? What's the point? Surely us much larger, stronger tiger sharks could fill their role with much greater ease.
Well, I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? If they were growing up like their predecessors, then they'd be far larger and stronger and very useful to Lethis. But they're so puny that they're really kind of pointless. We do have to keep them around, though. How old are you? You might not know this.
Oh, may not. I have grown up very, very big, but I suppose I am quite young still.
Well, you might not have known this, but you have to have a male shark to produce male shark offspring. So we have to keep at least a few around. If we let them all, wither away, then we're kind of stuck with the regular sharks and tiger sharks, which certainly isn't bad, but ideally we'd like to breed them big.
How tall is this one? Is this nurse shark?
She is around 10 feet tall.
So she's several feet shorter. Okay.
Yes.
Well, surely if you just find the biggest, strongest specimens and just breed them together, you'll just get bigger and stronger sharks to use.
Oh, yes, well, of course. I mean, that's how we got Mammary. But it's much easier if we don't have to go through several generations to achieve that. And I think the threshold for growth is a little larger in the males in any event. I don't know. When was the last time you saw Omega?
I guess it has been a little while.
Well, perhaps you should reacquaint yourself with his size next time you are stopping through. He's just over in Vault B. She points down the hall, kitty corner. In any event, I think we can probably get you taken care of very quickly here. Give me just a moment. She pulls out a small little needle and sticks you in the thigh. Boop. And you heal 50 HP.
And
Oh,
now
well,
you're a demon.
quite nice.
Oh, you're looking much better. Say, I wonder if that dragon is done with Mammary. I don't know if we have your genes in her yet. We should probably take care of that now. Yeah, let's go do that.
I've got some very good ones, if I might
Well,
say so.
I certainly agree. She heads over and opens the door to the next vault.
Well, let's take a look around. Let's continue. Cyra's. Wow, you.
This room might once
Interesting.
have been pleasant, but has long since been thrashed. Claw marks scar the walls, shark-sized jaw chunks have been pulled out of the floor, shattered furniture lines the edges of the room, swept aside to leave the center mostly clear. The massive green and white shark at the center is in the middle of getting plowed by a dark-skinned, red-haired, draconic woman.
My, she is quite large.
Oh, yes. Mammary's lovely. How are we doing, Mammary? She grunts, groans, and moans in enjoyment. And you, Kia, how are you doing? The dragon woman flips you the bird, curses, and focuses in on the task at hand. Well, of course, you're doing quite well, but I think we're going to have to push you aside for the time being. We have enough of the draconic guards, so we'll just out of the way there. Okay, yep. And Kia is forced to the corner by the pushy nurse shark. She growls, but ultimately does nothing as her hands clench and unclench, wishing perhaps for some kind of weapon that has surely been stripped from her. Okay, just up in here. Go ahead and take care of everything. But don't worry, Mammary has been equipped with a number of wombs, so Kia's issue will not be conflicting with your seed.
Issue?
Her cum, of course.
Issue means
I'm gonna
children.
look this shark, this Kia up and down.
She meets your eye and glares back at you.
I'm just going to I haven't seen someone like this before. Although, then again, some of her features remind me of my own. And Cyra has the like dragon scales and horns, as well as all the shark bits.
Oh, yes. Well, Kia was a bit of an experiment for us. You see, that wretched Cyrena made those basilisks, and we were sort of under pressure here at the nursery. So what we did was we used some tainted lizard issue and crossbred it with sharks. Tossed a little bit of demonic transformatives in there, and then did slight purification because we didn't want anything to come out as imps, you understand. And we went through a couple different iterations of these. For quite a while there, Memory was only laying eggs and they just wouldn't hatch. I remember one large, ugly silver one. I think we dumped that off in the river. But yeah, we ended up eventually with Kia here. And she was a very naughty girl. She ended up escaping. The wing sort of took us for a spin. We kind of assumed that they were vestigial, but nope, turns out she can actually fly. So that's exciting.
I always wondered what it would be like to have a whole bunch of dragon sharks.
Well, hopefully we'll get to that in time here, but Memory is going to have to take care of processing the seed for a little bit. But she's got a womb or two free for you, so have at you.
I hope so. I'm very productive.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Is she going to stay here, the nurse?
She is eagerly looking on. She has a little clipboard with a pen that she clicks and starts taking down notes.
Okay, well, I guess I will can't break my cover yet, so I'm going to I will saddle on up to behind Mammary, and I will just appreciate what I am looking at and take in her appearance, and then I guess I will give her as hard as I can, I will give her a smack on the ass.
Memory, the goblin shark, is gigantic, as well you can see. Much of her mass is occupied by a perpetually gravid belly, gigantic childbearing hips, very thick thighs that rub together at the slightest provocation, and a bootylicious posterior that jiggles as she breathes, to say nothing of her prodigious chest that constantly leaks with milk. She bends down and lifts her tail.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a sidelong glance, and I'm going to look at Kia again, and I'm gonna take in what kind of equipment was she working with when she was fucking Memory?
I don't know. Kia Kia has a member that does not appear to be natural on her. It's a glossy black, shiny member that does not match her skin tone at all. You suspect she was forcibly altered to gain this.
Okay. All right. Well, Cyra will happily mount memory then.
Okay, so you're going to get to work over there. Solus is taking notes. We flash back to the party. It's been about 15-20 minutes, and you saw Cyra go from one vault to another one, but there's no sign of her coming back just yet. Gonna keep on waiting here.
I really want to push on, but we can't just leave my daughter here.
We don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe we'll get in a short rest while we're here.
If we just leave and Cyra comes out, she'll be all alone in the rest of the place, and we're only 2 people. I mean, technically we're more than 2 people, but we're only 2 people.
Okay.
Sorry. I'll try to get this done as quickly as I can.
You're gonna bat it.
Yeah, most likely.
You don't know that. I could get out of here.
You are a shark in the shark pits alone.
I'm about to become the star
best
breeding
shark.
stud.
That's the
Shark
problem. That is 100% the problem.
You think
Okay,
they're gonna want to keep me? Think they want to keep me?
I think you're gonna want to stay.
Well, while I'm doing this, I'm going to try yet again to see. I'm going to try to do my utmost to pound the ever-living fuck out of this giant, super pregnant shark. I'm going to make an athletics check.
Okay, athletics.
24. Cannot go lower than 24.
Okay, you are doing an admirable job. Are you just going to try to get through this as quickly as humanly possible? Or actually stop to enjoy a little bit? You have to say that this is some of the best pussy you have had ever. She's gigantic. Wow. She can easily handle your member. She has perfect control over every little muscle inside. And having a booty that's almost twice as large as you are gives you a feeling of going back home.
My. Well, I guess I will, Cyra, enjoying this, will indulge and will will let her instincts take hold, and she'll just try to savagely just enjoy what she's doing. So I'm going to do an intimidation check.
Okay.
As it is her prerogative to do. And she that is charisma, so she crit and it gets a 38.
All right, so fierce. Memory is super into it, and Solus makes a small gasp and starts writing vigorously. Cyra, make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
18?
18. Okay. You are really enjoying this, and you are right on the verge of letting loose, but you hold yourself back to try to indulge a little bit more. Kia is now openly watching you in boggled amazement, and the thought of showing another just how virile you are compared to everyone else is really getting under your hitting just that right spot. So go ahead and make another athletics check.
Okay.
She's gonna suck your brain out through your dick.
Seeing as the others are in awe of what she's doing, Cyra will. She's going to. She's going to rage, and she's going to just reach up and just pull on Memory's hair and just assert dominance as she fucks.
Okay, you can't quite reach her hair, but you can get
Well,
to
I'm
her
gonna,
tail.
I'm gonna yank her tail hard.
Okay. Big success. All right. She is massively into it to the point where she ends up slamming you backwards against the wall. And in doing so, you take 20 bludgeoning damage, but
Oof.
you are still
I am raging, so I only
in
take 10.
exactly
Aha.
enjoying to the utmost of your capacities. Make another Wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Come on, Cyra. Come on, Cyra. Come on. Come on. Come on. Inspiration.
Are you spending inspiration?
Yes.
Good thing that just cancels out your disadvantage.
Yep. Didn't really do anything at all.
Okay.
Sad advantage. Sad advantage. Oh well.
Well, you bust a load, but you're enjoying this far too much, so you just keep going. And Solus is trying to tug you away. That's enough. We should be okay.
Okay.
Come on,
No,
come with me.
if she's gonna try and stop me, I'm gonna just snarl and look down and just give her a look. It tells her to sit down.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Cyra, make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh dear.
24.
Okay, you find more than enough strength within yourself to keep on going.
Okay.
So another 15 minutes or so passes as you are pounding away. You end up slamming back and forth with Mammary all around the room, taking another 20 points of bludgeoning damage as their massive body just gets completely brick walls you against the sides here. But nevertheless, you keep on going. Make another Wisdom save.
Oh boy. And thus it continues.
We have probably heard the massive fucking booms by now.
You could probably
Yes.
hear it.
So
Yes.
the party has
To
not
us.
seen Cyra in about 30 minutes now,
Oh,
and
God.
you hear a commotion coming from the south.
Okay, so shortcuts. Others trying to stop if it tries to move past.
Well, they're fairly large, but they're not making any motion to stop you. Pip is small enough that he could move through. I guess we'll say King K is not here at the moment, and we'll bring him back in if Pip
I'm
leaves.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's my wisdom is my worst save.
Okay.
I am sorry.
We'll just put you in the room here.
Well, actually, intelligence is my worst save, actually, but
Okay, well,
it's really a little difference when I have disadvantage on all those of those.
okay, I see a. That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
I was talking about Cyra, but
Yes.
okay.
Well, I mean, you're
Okay.
not wrong.
Pip looks at like frenzy sharp fucking and does something that Cyra's not gonna fucking like. He gives an extremely sharp piercing whistle in your mind.
Cyra, make
Cyra
an
will-
intelligence saving throw.
Another. This is gonna go badly because. Oh, actually, its intelligence isn't actually not my worst. Wisdom isn't actually my worst. Yes. 16.
16. Okay. Dimly, through the thick fog of lust that has overtaken you, you recognize Pip's mental voice.
Boy,
Okay.
what the hell are you doing? Wake up.
Hmm. What's it look like I'm doing?
Ending up like Miss Boom.
You drive
Where
memory
the hell
forward
do
a
you
little bit
think
so
you?
Pip has a better view
Yeah.
of what you're doing.
Yeah. You're gonna end up like Miss Boom. Remember where you are. Remember what we're here to do.
I know. I remember.
Yeah.
Go-
So,
Got to get them out of my hair first.
you have. It's been like half an hour. Look at them. They're just watching you. They're not trying to interact with you.
Maybe they'll
Break
interact with me
out.
once I'm done with these. They'll interact with me once I'm done with this one.
Break
I move on to them.
out. Break free and break out of that stupor you're in.
Well, Cyra, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Pip's trying to get through to you.
Would Pip's interference would that impose advantage on this? Or
Sure. It'll counteract
cancel
your
out my-
bimbo.
Every time.
Crit failure, huh?
Every time. The bad one is whenever it's advantage, it's always the bad one first. Counteracting, it's always the bad one is the first one. Every time.
Okay. Cyra, do you
Oh.
have more than one dong?
No.
No. Okay.
I have two.
You growl
I mean-
back at Pip that you are busy. Leave and to leave you alone with the sharks here. You're going to make sure that they get a belly full of a true alpha.
Okay.
Pip, you don't think Cyra is going to come with you unless you physically take her with you.
Dominate
Okay.
person.
First one, I look at the nurse shark that took her away and say, "Have you gotten the samples, or have you healed her, whatever you were supposed to be doing?"
Solus is distracted, but hears you barking at her. Oh, goodness. What on earth are you? Where did you come from?
We're working for Riptide, and right now this is just wasting time.
Working for Riptide. Ugh. Listen, I don't have time for his stupid interns. Please see yourself out.
Yeah, that one is coming with us, and currently she is, well, balls deep.
Well, you're certainly welcome to try to take her out, but I see
Okay.
the superior tiger shark genes at work here, and I very much doubt she's going to come willingly.
Okay, so she's not there, and she's not there. Blast her back. Or blast her away from the giant shark.
Well, okay.
It's simple, what's the word? Simple bludgeoning.
Okay, well, Cyra will take half damage. Actually, it's been more than a minute. Your rage is ended by this point. But
Yeah,
yeah, so go ahead
so-
and roll damage. Well, roll to hit and roll damage. Cyra's AC is
Okay.
20, I believe.
Kinathis?
Cyra, don't you know not to rage during sex?
I do that almost all the time.
Every time.
That is
Okay.
a precious resource.
At
Okay,
level 20, you have a
so-
lot of rages.
Okay,
Uh,
so let's
All I have to
I'm
say
knocking her
is-
back. But yes, to blast her straight in the wall and keep her there to wake her up. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's another hit. And that's a hit.
Okay, so Cyra, you take 14
Bam,
plus 19 plus 28 plus 16 damage, and are blasted up against the wall here.
Can someone add that together, please? Let's see. $16.
Holy shit.
Mega
That's 2
huge
crits
numbers
in
from
it.
Pip there, yeah. Solus, seeing Cyra is damaged there, rushes to help out, and is caught right as you are coming, no longer inside Mammary, and you end up catching her directly in the face with a massive gout, which knocks her on her ass. Mammary, meanwhile, comes forward. Hey, what's the deal? I was busy with her. Get your ass out of here before I crush you and send the flattened coin back to Riptide.
Like I said, we're leaving with her. Then you can go back to doing what you like, having sex. So,
Mammary takes a moment, blinks, and then falls on her ass, spreads her legs. Solus rushes to help out. She spontaneously gives birth to 4 sharks who grow up before your very eyes, turning into full-grown shark guards.
Oh god.
Wow. Wow.
I make a small applaud. That's impressive.
Cyra, get the fuck out of there. Right now.
See, Solus comes up to you. Oh my goodness, that's remarkable. Your virility must be off the charts. We absolutely have to keep you for a little more consideration.
Oh,
You know, I
those are
wonder.
mine.
Oh my, you might be the key to Omega. Oh, come with me. Well, the newborns will go off to the room here, and yes, all of you off there. Mammary, you recover, because we'll definitely have a second round here. Tiny dog, please get out of the way. The guards part as she pushes towards the vault that she indicated earlier.
I'm gonna
Come this way.
I'm going to turn my head and look at Kia, and like give her. Is she looking at me? I'm gonna snap my fingers.
She was watching the whole thing. She was somewhat distracted by Pip now, and she's giving you a suspicious glare. You suspect that she suspects that you don't belong here, but has not said anything yet.
She doesn't seem to be particularly happy about being here.
No, that would probably be why she escaped the first time.
I want to give her a wink, and then just jerk my head to the side and just say, like, go. And I will stomp out.
Stomp.
Fast. I will give what's her name? Mammary another spank.
As soon as Cyra is within link range again, gonna. Well, hopefully that woke you up. Sorry for having to do that, but you were quite enraptured.
If you ever do that to me again, I will crush you.
You already slapped me before really hard, so we're even.
Not
Oh wait, that
even
was your mom. Never mind. So,
Not
okay.
even close.
Never mind.
Just a quick slap across the
mind.
dick. Alright. Solus opens up the door to Vault B.
Just gonna go over this. What the hell is that?
This room is decorated with pillars and filled by a massive 40-foot throne made of living coral. Between the finery draped from the ceiling and weapons braced against the walls, the room hardly looks like the jail that it actually is. The prison-like chamber has a single occupant, a person that you don't recognize immediately, but which Solus fills you in very shortly as you're trying to puzzle it out. Oh, that's Omega. He used to be the king So why don't
Yeah,
you go up?
I heard some
and
things about
see.
that, yeah.
He's an excellent specimen of the original males, but you seem to have something greater inside of you. He's only got a little sissy dick, but why don't you take that? And I think you could really breed some magnificent children.
What, you want me to mount him?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Don't worry, he's completely docile. You can do whatever you like to him.
Hmm.
Okay, so I quickly blink because Hyra is within range.
Cyra, what are you doing? We have to go.
Yeah, you remember, the whole thing with Mary and the other
I'm
plant bitch?
learning important things about my people.
Cyra, you also hear a voice in your head, and it is Thrash.
Hmm?
Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. I recognize that person. Hang on. It's coming to me.
Hmm.
Hang on, hang on.
What?
Oh, shit. That's
Hmm?
my master. That's the person who made
No,
me.
I'm your master.
We went on an assault against the demons. Yeah. And we
I'm...
fought the demons, and we won. We totally won. We beat the demons.
No, you
But then
didn't.
all our stupid human friends came from behind and ambushed us. That
Is
stupid
that what
queen.
happened?
That queen that allied with us.
You mean
Oh, that bitch.
Queen? What
Yeah,
queen?
Queen Lethis.
Wait, weren't you... How does history go again? I thought Lethis was the... Weren't you fighting Lethis?
No, we've been dealing with things that aren't actually demons all this time. You know, demons, the ones with the black eyes and the purple skin, shapeshifters. Yeah, those demons. We were fighting against those. And our
Oh,
allies, the
the
humans.
other demons.
No, no, that's
Wait.
Queen Lethis and her stupid humans. Yeah. They betrayed
Yeah.
us and they took the king hostage. You gotta save the
Well,
king. This is him. We gotta bring him back to the lake.
I don't know. I don't think I really want to take him as my king. That seems like a poor choice. He's not, doesn't seem particularly strong enough.
Well, you don't vote for kings, they're just kings.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm the queen now.
Well, no, you're
He
the
is here as
alpha.
bad-ended.
Yeah, that means I'm the one in charge.
Yeah, but
I'm
there's
the
a
boss.
difference between being in charge and being king. You gotta bring the king back.
Why?
Because he's the king.
I don't get it.
Listen, let me explain it to you very quietly and very slowly. You are the alpha. You're in
Yes.
charge of the frenzy. He is
Yeah.
the king. He is responsible for breeding the next generation.
Pretty sure I've been doing that.
Yeah, and all of your offspring are tiny and pathetic and can't even fight.
Excuse me?
Listen,
I
are
am
you as
insulted.
big as the king? Because you're a
No.
runt, that's what I'm saying.
How? That is really, that is very,
Listen, it's very simple. You gotta get the king back.
I'm gonna look down at this, at what's her name? At the nurse.
Solus.
Solus, yeah, Solus. If I do that, I need to leave. I do have other things to do. I have to go. But I
Well,
would suppose I
of
can
course
come
you'll
back.
be allowed free passage of the palace. I mean, certainly you're not going to reproduce as quickly as Mammary does, but you will have to come for checkups regularly because we do want to make sure that the seed of the king takes, and the next generation of purebred sharks gets a thorough education in the queen's ways.
I'd like to.
You hear a ping? you hear a ping in your head that says, "That means you're not gonna fuck him. He's gonna fuck you.
Oh, I don't
You're
think
gonna get
that's
pregnant." That's what she's
obvious.
saying.
That is what she said.
Obviously.
Yep.
Please, if anyone's going to be fucking anyone, I'm going to be fucking him.
Yeah.
That's not what they're intending.
Solus,
Yeah, well, that's
They
how it's going to go down.
Solus opens the vault door to the next side there. See, we absolutely positively have to do something about the diminishing line. We don't want more males like this.
So you're saying I'm the only Wow.
Oh, they're adorable.
This room resembles the cramped living quarters of soldiers, but the majority of the room is occupied by a 20-foot by 30-foot pool in the center of the room. Pool's filled with a strange, slightly pinkish fluid that is not quite, but almost entirely unlike water, and it is filled with male sharks. They have massive quad balls, thick shafts that are perpetually hard, and little rings around them, cock rings that prevent them from orgasming. But compared to you, they are minuscule. Despite their muscular stature, they are a pathetic example of the diminishing qualities of male sharks in captivity.
They look like those tiny minotaurs.
They're all
Indeed.
named Jason.
Oh.
Every one of them.
Oh.
Tiny little cube sharks.
Yeah, I was about to say they're square.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally one square.
They are one square.
And you're saying that I'm I'm probably the one to restore our lineage, our proud lineage, to a new glory.
But
Well, of
only
course,
by being the breeding bitch.
I can't be sure, but it seems very, very possible, considering your performance with memory and how quickly she gave birth. I really do think that you might very well be the proper breeding partner for Omega.
You know, I don't know. I don't really like the whole me being pregnant thing. I kind of do the impregnating myself. Why
Well,
could we
unfortunately, that's not really an option here.
Well,
If
why
we
not?
transform Omega into a female or Fuda, then he ceases being a male shark, and the offspring it can't be more male sharks. We have to have at least one pure male shark. You understand?
God, I kind of really want to get in there and just screw up their whole plan.
Yeah,
And just
can't. Because if, out of character, cannot here's a bit of the tip. If you screw up the plan, you'll be considered an enemy by trash.
no, you see, what I have to do is I just have to show them that we don't need them anymore. That we're better like this. That we don't need this guy.
Oh God, you'll be an enemy of your people.
Literally.
Like,
Like
getting rid of Omega, I'm sure would basically bad end your species.
Why? Fudas can reproduce. That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need males.
It just means there's no more male sharks, or at least none of the old kind that were large and in charge.
I mean, I certainly
species
don't
would
want.
slowly diminish off.
Are you
Well, look
kidding
at
me?
the next generation of male sharks they were able to breed. Small and pathetic.
I know they've been doing very badly.
Yes.
It seems like they might be, a dead end almost.
But you may well be the missing link. Also, your intelligent artifact weapon is saying you have to take Omega with you, otherwise he's going to leave your side, basically.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Okay,
tell the
so-
sharks that you'll breed with Omega if they turn against Lethus? I say over the mental link.
That's dangerous.
Well, we're gonna
That
have to
is
fight them
very
anyway, unless you want to lose Thrash.
Assert your dominance.
Assert
That's true.
dominance. It's what you do.
It is what I do.
And then I'm gonna look at Hyra and be like, yeah, we're gonna have to fight.
Yeah. I don't know, roll his shoulders and sort of
Solus
finger down the
says
river.
that if there's anything you need, she has plenty of materials that will help you get in the mood for this thing. She understands that an alpha of your dominant stature might find this demeaning, but there are salves and balms that can make this entirely pleasurable for you, despite his minuscule, withered sissy dick.
Aw.
And she heads back to
How,
go
like,
retrieve some
he's really
materials.
big. How actually minuscule is this? What are we actually?
He is
Talking.
very, very large, but he has an exceedingly small trap pouch
Oh
and
my.
a dick that's barely over 3 inches.
Wow.
What? Oh my god,
Wow,
he's got a
that's
fucking
micro-
micro penis.
Yeah, I was just about to
That's-
say micro penis.
It's literally a bitch clit.
Looks like
My
you've
God.
got a baby penis.
He has been exceedingly sissified during his long years of captivity.
See, clearly you have to rescue him and restore him to his former glory by giving him a giant dick.
No, I don't really want to do that. I want to be the
Why
one in
not?
charge. Because I'm the one in charge, not
Yeah.
him.
Like they said, like you're the leader of the frenzy, but that you don't control like the day-to-day like kingly duties. You're the combat person. Does your bimbo mind really want to deal with like the cultural leadership of an entire society?
I want to
Trust me,
fight
it
and I
ain't
want to
great.
fuck.
You want to fight and fuck. Perfect. Have a king to lead the rest of society while you fight and fuck. And you'd be the best at fighting and fucking, and he would just run society.
You are, as they say, a lord of war.
Come on, Cyra, give me
That's
some
a good movie.
grandbabies.
I still want to turn this guy into a girl and just knock him up.
Give me some grandbabies, Cyra. Come on.
I've given you so many.
Yeah, but they're not legitimate. They're just bastards.
How dare?
Tyrell's like,
Ba-dum-bum.
hey.
Well, I mean,
Come on,
Cyra's
honey.
not-
It's time to
Cyra's
settle
not gonna-
down.
Cyra, one way or another, Cyra is not going to accept this sorry excuse the way he is.
Yeah.
She needs She needs something to get her. Ugh.
Yeah. Then it's very simple. We get out of here. We take down lettuce. We free this fucker. That way you get to use Thrash to set him free.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Thrash. I'm gonna think at Thrash. What if does he have to be freed right now?
Yes, of course he has to be freed right now.
Why
I've
can't
been
we
looking for him for
Why
who knows
can't
how
we destroy
long.
Lethis first?
Because we need the king. What happens if Lethis uses the king as a bargaining chip? What if they threaten to take his dick for good? Those demons can do that, you know. I've seen it.
I still don't understand why
I've seen it.
I still don't understand why we need the king.
Listen, I don't have time to explain this to you. It's very simple. This is what you call a ultimatum. Either you throw me in the pile with all those useless weapons on the corner there, and I'll wait by the side of my king until someone actually comes through to save him, or we bust out of here and fight anyone who tries to stop us and bring the king with us. I mean, I don't know. You could use magic or something, take him with you, put him in your pocket or whatever. I don't care. But as long as he's not there, looking like a big old sissy for anyone to fuck in the ass.
Give me a minute.
Okay. So conference time.
Where the fuck is this stupid other nurse shark?
I'm telling you, make the sharks turn against Lethis. You're their only hope.
It's true. It's true. I wanna. Let's see. Go see.
Oh, dog.
Let me go see Solus.
Okay, Solus is going through the various drawers for things that would make you tighter so that you could actually get some pleasure out of Omega's worthless member.
Solus, can I talk to you? No,
Oh,
no. Come here.
Yes, sure.
Come here. I need to talk to you.
One side, one side.
No, there's no question. It's an
Oop.
order.
Yes.
How am I going to go about this? I need to talk. I need to speak to you in private. Say, where the king is. I want to discuss something with you about him.
Oh, yes, I suppose that would be fine if you need me to help coach you through. She goes in there and says, I understand that this might be a little embarrassing for you, so we'll go ahead and close the door so no one has to see you taking the royal member. Oh, that doggy's in here. Out, doggy, out. She shoos you back out.
Should I just stand still in there and become invisible? Move
No.
there so fast.
Doesn't that require you to wait like 5 minutes?
No, it actually doesn't.
I think that's not true.
No, it actually does require me. It's every time I stand still, I can just go invisible.
All right, so I'm going to, now that the door's closed, I'm going to just put my arm. I'm going to put a big, strong arm around Solus and pull her close. So, Solus, I'm
Yes.
thinking here about a few things.
I understand if you're a little uncertain about this. I've already considered artificial insemination, but we can't be sure. The transmission of the royal genes might be related to the actual act of copulation. I think it would be safer to actually use it this way.
Well, see, there's a couple things I want to know about. One is, why are we taking orders from someone like Lethis?
Oh, well, because she's the queen, obviously. I mean...
But we are so much better. We're so much stronger. The sharks are better than the demons. Why are we
I certainly agree.
demeaning ourselves?
That's why we need to breed a race so we can replace all the rest of those creatures. The basilisks and the lizards and the imps and the cibics and the dragons and all those things we could just get rid of, and it could all just be Queen Lethis and us. In fact,
then that
I
would
could
still
see
leave...
spreading the lake. Lethis, to my understanding, has all of the water trapped up in the sky. Think about what would happen if she made it rain on the lake endlessly. Why, we could flood the entire world, and then it would all just be us. We could make little islands for everyone else to serve us, and we could travel on the tiny islands and just fuck whoever we like. And oh, sorry, I'm getting a little enthusiastic, but you understand, it's a grand vision of the future.
It is a very mighty nice vision, except for one thing.
What's that?
Lethis. We'd still be her lapdogs at her beck and call, and that's not very fitting. If anything, she should be at our beck and call.
I'm not sure I understand. We are talking about the same person, right? Lethis, the queen of the demons?
A queen of demons. You've seen those demons. They can't even reproduce themselves. They're a dead end. Not like
yes.
us.
To my knowledge, that's the fault of the tree woman. And I think they're working on something with that at the chapel now. I wouldn't worry yourself too much about it. I'm pretty certain that that will solve itself before too much longer.
Well, I don't think I really want to wait. And I don't really like the idea of working for her. I'd rather her work for me.
Solus takes a step back. Oh my, I'm not sure you should be
I'm gonna make an
saying
intimidation
such
check.
things.
I'm gonna step forward and make an intimidation check.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
25.
Solus steps back to the door. You stomp forward and slam your palm against the door, leaning in close over Solus, looming over her. I mean, we can't think to fight against the queen. We'll all end up like Omega here.
No, not when you're being led by someone like me. You said yourself how grand I am, how superior, and you saw how quickly I was able to make a whole batch of new young sharks. It barely took even a few minutes.
Yes,
We
but
could easily overwhelm them.
you
sheer
have to
numbers.
understand, she has so many people guarding her. That there's so few of us. If you were to do anything, we'd quickly be overwhelmed. I mean, maybe if you were able to produce offspring with Omega, and then we were to breed them to mammary, we could start producing large enough sharks to help fight back. But you must understand, there aren't enough of us. We would be. I don't want to end up like Omega.
I'm gonna reach down and just I'm gonna reach down and just grab her like her chin and just make her lift her face and up, and I'll lean down and right into her face. We are not going to end up like him. We're going to win. There's more. We're not alone. There's a whole army breaking down the doors right now. They're outside.
But it'll take time.
They're inside.
We don't have enough time. We need to make the next generation.
Which is why we need to strike now. That fool, Cyra, is already gone.
Well, I mean, that's good, but I mean,
the Hound Master is fallen as well by my hand, much like Cyra, and the rest will follow, and so will Lethis.
what of Jean-Claude? What of Mendel? What about Impurity? Canariel? I mean, she has so many lieutenants. The Minotaur King. What about the goddess that they captured? I mean, if we strike now, aren't they all just going to mobilize against us?
Not if we let them think that everything's all right. If we do this a bit quieter, we can take them out one by one. We've already removed a few of their threats, and her army has already been crushed outside. We take out a few more lieutenants. We could pave the way for a renewed assault. We lost the first time the sharks when we marched on Lethis years ago. We lost, but not this time. This time, we're going to crush them into dust, and then we can take over.
Make a persuasion check.
Would anyone like to give me advantage? Inspiration?
I don't think we got inspiration last time, so I don't have any.
I think everyone got inspiration last time.
Actually, I'm corrupted, so I have advantage anyway. 23. Not as high as I'd like, but not bad.
Well, maybe, but I mean, what do we have to do?
Well, I could fuck a few more rounds of sharks into mammary, and if it really will tip the scales and make you believe me, I suppose I could mate with the king.
Well, if you mate with the king, and I do have things that will accelerate your pregnancy, so we could see if your offspring are any stronger, and we could then breed them with memory, and while you're doing your thing, we could be breeding an army of sharks to maybe help you out.
I do like the sound of having a whole new army of sharks to match the one I brought with me. But tell me, you've got so many things back there. Do you have anything that could make me even better?
What do you mean?
Well, see, you keep saying how the other sharks, how the males are supposed to be so strong and so big. But you see, I'm the alpha, and I'm not going to be outmatched by some new upstarts. I want to be stronger. I always want to be stronger. I wouldn't mind being bigger, I suppose. You do want a strong alpha to lead you into victory.
Certainly, but we can't risk tainting your seed with any kind of morphic transformative. There would be a risk that we could compromise your genetic information.
I will mate with the king first, then, and we'll see.
Oh,
All right.
very good.
You'll have my back, though, you and the others.
Yes, of course.
We're all inside, Slot.
Sure.
I am terrible at that. That's like one of my worst things. Now I really want the inspiration.
Well, Pip was willing to give it to you on the last one, so...
Doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't your roll.
It really does matter this time.
Alright, well, yeah, if Pip's willing to fork it up, then yeah, this is an important roll, I suppose.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
16?
It's
About as good as I can honestly.
As best as you can tell, Solus is being genuine.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Time to flood the world with sharks.
Well, first, before you go and get me some things to make this passable of an experience, I think as a new loyal member of the Sharks under my rule, I think I'm going to make sure you carry some of this next generation as well. I want to see what kind of nice sharks you can create.
Oh, I mean, how do I say this? I'm not, fertile?
Really?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, if I were fertile, then Lethis thought that there might be a risk that I and Mamre might, breed children of our own and risk, an uprising, kind of like the one you're detailing.
Why would she be worried about that from you? What's so special about you and Mamre together?
Well, we're not demons, like Riptide and Cyrena.
Yeah.
And we're
And none of the.
kind
What
of in
about
a
the
position
other?
of power, you know? Like, we have a lot of authority and responsibility here.
Yeah, making what, the shock troops that
Well,
do her
yeah.
bidding.
I mean, we've got to create more troops, but also, you know, the alternate breeding, like with the dragons and the civics.
Right. You made the civics.
Well, kind of. We created the initial seed, and it was fine, and then Cyrena took over and kind of polluted them.
She
So-
made them and she made them do that detestable thing where they turn other people into civics.
Yeah, her thought was that they'd be able to just
Ugh.
release the civics all over and breed a bunch of loyal subjects. But as it turns out, it just turns them into civics, and they're not actually loyal to the queen.
No.
And then a bunch of them ended up escaping because,
Yeah.
yeah, so kind of
Is there a
embarrassing.
way to stop that civic transformation?
Well, I'm sure if I had Cyrena's notes, I could probably figure out how to remove the corruption from them, but, I mean, I'd have to go all the way over there. If you say you've already taken care of her, maybe we could sneak someone over to try and steal some of those notes?
She and Riptide have already been taken care of.
Well, all the more reason to get this done sooner. Someone's bound to notice they're missing eventually.
All right. Well, I'm going to try, okay? I'm going to try. I'm going to do my utmost to breed you, and then we're going to breed with the king.
I mean, I guess you're welcome to, but
This is.
not gonna do anything.
We'll see about that. Then I'm going to let's see. I'm going to dose her with a fuck draft and make her go into heat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to plow her. And then I guess I'll send her to do get me something to make this king thing better.
Send her into heat, and since she's infertile, she's in heat forever.
No.
I wrote a character like
becomes
that for tits. It was the best.
She becomes a terrible leader, and the entire resistance fails.
It doesn't last that long. It only lasts for a week. Or until
Okay.
they're pregnant.
Okay, we'll come back to Letis' Palace in a week.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Okay. And I'm not sure if she's. I don't know. So, that seems like something that Lethis would just tell her. That seems like a lie. Just to keep her complacent.
Well, you spend another 15 minutes plowing at the nurse shark. The exercise is enjoyable, and you end up bloating her with your seed, but yes, she has no eggs.
I see. So she actually doesn't have any.
She does not.
Very strange. Very weird. Okay. Well, all right. Let's get this king thing over with.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I need to take him later, maybe. Yes. So how about this? So how's Thrash doing? Like, okay, see our luck. I've gotten the loyalty of the sharks here. The Omega, the king is safe now.
Thrash is dubious. Make
I'm
a
working.
persuasion check.
I'm trying here, man. Persuasion.
Yes.
Okay. 25.
Maybe. I don't know if I trust this nurse shark. Maybe if you could get a promise from the big green bitch too.
You want me to go and talk to Mamory as well?
Sure, but you know, after you take the king's dick.
I think you mean his
This is-
scepter.
This is utterly. This is so humiliating.
It's less of a scepter, more of like a, little button.
The crown jewel.
Alright, so I guess I'll go with the nurse shark and ask her, is it possible that we can just make his dick bigger? Or would that pollute things?
I mean, we could potentially try, but if anyone saw him, they'd know that we went against Lethis's orders. I do have stuff here that, it's all natural. It's a balm that'll tighten you up, so at least you'll be able to enjoy it a little bit.
Well, okay, look, I've got these things. It's okay, look, I've got this stuff. It's temporary. It'll make him bigger. It is a salve. It'll make him larger.
If you think that's okay, but we don't want to alert anybody in advance.
I also have stuff that will make his dick smaller, if that makes you feel better.
That might work.
Okay, I've got Grow Plus and I've got Reducto.
Okay, so you're going to apply some Grow Plus. So now he has a 6-inch dick.
That's better than nothing. Kind of feel like I should just make that. How many do I have? Let me look at my character sheet here. Let me take a look at my inventory. 2. Okay. I guess I probably shouldn't push it too hard. Okay. I'll just do the one, and then, yeah, she can give me something to make me tighter, make this better. Balance this out. I will do the deed.
All right. And the great big alpha takes a little sissy dick for the sake of the species.
How degrading.
Aw.
I'm going to replace you when this is all over.
Hyra's just laughing from outside.
By the time it is done, Solus presents you with some Ovi elixir to deliver your child.
Drink, drink, drink.
Okay. She takes you outside and clears out the nursery or the maternity room so that you can have your child in some degree of peace.
Okay.
And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Now that Cyra's in charge, can I barge in there and be like, I want to see my grandbabies? Move, sharks.
Well, only Solus has done anything about this yet. The rest of the guards are not on board with the plan.
I'm just gonna squeeze through.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
I know that. I don't know. I'm not sure what outcome I want. So, 22.
22. Okay. Your current hit points are reduced to half.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
and you squeeze out a kid, but oh boy, that's a big baby.
Is it?
Holy Jesus!
Good
shit,
God!
Fuck.
I
I'm
only
gonna
saw
look
that
a little
briefly,
in some kind of insane amazement. What the fuck?
It doesn't actually start that big, but after you deliver the
grows
child,
up very
Solus's
quickly.
tends to it with her experience as an OBGYN, and your child grows to full maturity almost immediately.
Is it male or is it female or is it a tiger shark?
Male tiger shark.
Male tiger shark?
Well, has no breasts. It's a male shark, but has tiger shark pattern.
Oh. Wow.
You want to give him a name?
You know what? I'm gonna call him Thrash because because that's hilarious to me.
Okay. Solus says, give your kid a hug, and it will have him breed with memory, and see how that works.
If it's anything like 4. I do have there's the Siren Wing Cloak. That thing did weird. There's that Siren Wing Cloak. It did weird things to my offspring. It does weird things to my offspring. So I guess that's why it's fucking going so fucking fast and so huge. That sounds about right. So I'm gonna see this through. What happens with memory? I'm gonna watch.
Okay. I open the door back up. Boop. And Thresh is escorted in. And Memory, they load of that gigantic friggin' Master Shark race as Thresh goes to town almost immediately. And you guys spend a fair amount of time as Memory is busy with this. And before too much longer, Memory gets very, very large and gives birth. And
Very
she
many
then
sharks.
gives birth to boop,
Oh God, what's that?
Anthro Shark Girls.
Yes!
Yes.
And the first King Shark returns to Marith after generations.
Huh.
Can I give this one a name?
I was thinking the name, was it Kira, Chiron, something like that. That sounds like a pretty name.
Yeah, it does. Kira.
God
Kira.
fucking
Hyra.
damn that naming convention. It needs to die.
No, it needs to expand. Hey, I didn't name Thrash.
I mean, you guys have already got like 3 Kiras.
Well,
No,
we have a
now we
Kira,
only
and
have
this is
one.
the joke.
This is the only one.
Yeah, there
Okay,
was
well-
never another Kira.
Solus says that everything seems to be working. Memory and Thresh will keep at it. And in the meantime, it would be best if you guys made yourself scarce. I don't want anyone getting light of what's going on here.
You will spread the word, though.
Oh, of course.
Or do I have to interrogate? Do I have to assert my dominance over every single one of these others?
I mean, if you think you've got time, but like I said, if you've already taken care of Riptide and Cyrena, I don't think time's on your side.
You're right, it's not.
Yeah, it's really not.
I guess I should go. This is handled fair enough, I think.
Also, my family just got like 3 times bigger today.
Yes, it did. All right. Come on, let's go.
Well, see, sweetie, when I said could you give me some grandbabies, I didn't also mean great-grandbabies in the same day.
Well, you know what I say. I do everything I can not to half-ass things, and I felt it would be just a good thing just to get that out of the way too. With all at it.
You're just like your mom, dad, other mom.
Yeah, but I'm better than her.
Yeah, we'll see.
So now there's going to be a race of like super giant sharks. Excellent.
Hey, Cyra,
Yeah.
ask the OBGYN where...
What does that mean? What does that stand for?
It's a gynecologist.
Obstetrics and gynecology.
Oh, okay.
Ask her where Holly is.
Yeah,
and how
that
to
would
get
be a good
there.
idea.
Where are we?
I will ask her. Yeah, I'll ask her I'll tell her to tell me if for the sake of expedience, where are we in the palace, and where do you know where they might be holding Holly, that goddess? We have to get her.
Well, as far as I know, she was taken to the chapel.
The chapel, and where's that?
That's fair ways north of here. You just go out past the nursery. You could go, well, I guess there's no real good routes for you. You could go through the training wing to the north, or you could go east through the forge. Both of them will lead you to the stables, and then from the stables, further onto the chapel.
Ooh, let's do the forge. I want to get some weapons.
Weren't we specifically advised to stay away from that?
You were
So they
warned
make-
about all these places.
Oh, that's true. I guess it really doesn't matter that much which way we go. Maybe we could pick up some weapons at the forge. It's true. By the way, have you heard anything about a harpy being brought in? A big harpy?
Harpy. I think I heard the basilisks talking about that. I think she was taken to their barracks for amusement. Probably for use by the king.
What about a
okay.
minotaur?
Minotaur.
You know, one of those little minotaurs, like those little shark boys. But you know, horns.
I know a lot of captives were taken to the fountains. They might be over there? That's off to the northwest, though.
North and northwest. Where's the barracks Where's the barracks?
Barracks is
Mhm.
southeast of here.
It's the southeast.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near basilisks. No fucking thank you. Fuck
Well,
you,
you don't
Harpy
want to
Queen.
be turned.
There is a
Oh.
door to the Basilisk's barracks south of the forge, I suppose, if you want to stop in, but obviously it's kind of a dangerous place to go.
Our priority is Holly. We must secure her. All right, we should secure Holly first. Let's go. Maybe go through the forge route then, and then go north from there.
Yeah, let's
Thank
do the forge.
fucking God.
Yeah, really.
Sorry, this took a long time. I'm
It's
very
fine.
sorry. I did not expect this to happen. But hey, look, we've got fucking reinforcements on our side.
Yeah.
That might come
Potentially.
into effect later.
All right, let's get the
Unless
fuck out of
they
here.
are turned against you again.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, I'm trying here.
Also, I want to peek my head into the supply closet that's got the key still in it. Now that we have the party back together. Come
Okay,
on,
so everyone
sweetie.
is going north.
Wait.
Cyra, you have...
Wait, I have a question.
What's that?
That is Cyra. And that is Kira.
Yes.
We named the new shark thing we made Kira.
God, they're like twice
Wait,
as
like I
tall
said,
as
I
me
wasn't
now.
I said that wasn't a bio, so I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Cyra banged the king, popped out a kid. The kid banged the goblin shark, which popped out anthro shark. So Hira's a great grandma now. That's great.
Ah, cool. Once Cyra passes, it just pats around the chin or like the captain says, "Good work there."
I think it was good work.
Here is a good gilf now.
Yeah.
Now, once we're done with dealing with Lathis, I need to figure out I need a way to make myself as large as my children. I'm not going to stand to be
But that's-
smaller than them. Bah.
Hey,
Yeah, but
Cyra.
What's the point of
can't-
being
you
so
can't-
big? You can't fit anywhere.
That when you're
It just seems needless.
you see when you're that big, you just make the world fit your size. You make everything bigger.
Hey,
You
Cyra.
just forcibly make everything bigger.
Cyra, sweetie. Hey.
Yes. What?
When your enormous shark brood takes over the world, just
Yeah.
remember where you came from. Leave some land for the Gnolls.
How about you don't take over the world and have to be put down exactly like we're doing now? Fuck's sake, what's wrong with you people?
just psychic mention to Cyra while he's discussing all that stuff. Well, you get to be bigger after you remember beat the shit out of me. That's a date.
So I'm going to, as we're walking, I'm going to drink more potions because now I'm hurt again.
Well, Scylla has done.
Oh yeah, Scylla, heal me while we're going, please.
And, well, you can do. Let's see if I can. So, yeah, I will toss you one pure honey.
That's 4d8 plus 12.
I think it is. I have to look it up.
33, and I'll
Pure
take one from.
honey.
I'll take a thing from Scylla, so that'll bring me up to 229. That'll be good. That'll be fine. Let's go.
Yeah, it should be. Oh, that's a good fucking roll as well.
All right. So yeah, it was pretty good. So let's go north.
Which way's...
There was-
Hold on. There's a supply closet here that's
Oh,
got the key still in it.
let's open up the supply closet.
Yeah.
Just be prepared to close it in case.
Close it
there's
really
something.
quickly.
First, I'm going to try and make sure it's not a trap. Never mind.
That's a good idea.
Everything's fine.
Traps of perception.
No, they're not. They're actually literally not.
Not, Kina,
What?
you're scraping.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Okay, so
10 for investigation check on the supplies door.
Yeah.
Okay, that is down here.
Where is here? Oh. Man, it's hard to see where doors are, but okay.
Yeah. If there's a blob of blackness sticking out of the wall, it's probably a door.
Fair enough.
Okay. You check the door. There doesn't appear to be any traps, and although there is a lock on it, the key has been left in the lock, so you could just turn it and open it up and go inside.
Yep. I'm just gonna open the door just a little though, and peek inside, see what's up.
oh, we lost somebody.
Okay.
We lost third.
You peek inside. The room itself appears to be a fairly large storage space. It is filled floor to ceiling with shelves. Each of these shelves are holding a small steel canister, roughly the size of a potion. Against the far eastern wall, there are a number of milkers, both for breasts and for cocks, mounted in the wall. As you are opening the door, you can see a little red light going off on the far side, and a small message in glowing letters is on the side of the wall saying, "Please insert now. Please insert now."
I'm gonna open up one of the little cans here. What's inside?
You pop it open. It appears to be a viscous substance. Has a slight sheen to it. Looks kind of like a potion.
Can I identify what it is?
Make an
sniff.
Arcana check.
Oh boy. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Welcome
Pulled
to
me a
the
pip.
fucking world, Savin. Yes.
It looks like it must be something involving latex.
Ew.
It could be kind of a defensive potion. It could be something designed to do a simple transformation. It's unclear.
Nah, fuck all this. I'm out. Bye. As much as I'd like to hang out with a milker.
As you are stepping away, a voice comes over a speaker set in the far wall. Please step into milking stations for routine fluid harvest. Failure to comply will result in immediate discipline.
Oh, well,
The
okay.
flashing red light turns to a solid red light.
Uh-oh.
Okay, fine. I'll just go over and plug my tits in.
I guess I'll plug my dick in.
No.
Hold on.
No, why did you
No.
go in?
I thought we
No.
needed to do both.
Oh
No.
my
Get
god.
just
out,
one.
out, kid, out.
Well, she already went in. I mean,
I didn't stop.
I think
controlling
that's
my
just a
character.
miscommunication.
Okay, well, it's on the eastern wall in any event. Alright, you step up to the milker, plug in, and coo with delight as the machine churns to life. It's far smoother and more enjoyable than any milker you've had the pleasure of enjoying before.
Ooh.
You can feel what is almost like an actual mouth on you, but the thirst is so much more consistent and rewarding than anything else.
Oh. Oh, I'm glad I came back.
Pip, make a perception check.
Very well. I shall do a perception check. Bip, bip. Bing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Your little ear twitches as you hear something very faint. You start looking around the room, and you can see one of the jars up on the top shelf has had its top removed. It's spinning quietly.
A magic hand, so twist it back.
Okay.
Nope, nope,
You
nope, nope,
lift
nope.
the top up and set it back on top of the jar. Now everyone can hear without a perception check as another jar has the top pop off and starts rolling on the floor, and another one after that, and another one after that. One by one, all of the jars in the room have the tops knocked off of them, and the contents of the jars start oozing out.
Oh, dear.
Hyra.
Is there like a completion bar on the milker?
No, it would actually be on your tits rather than the milker, but you are plugged in and enjoying it, far too distracted to be warned by a simple shout of your name. So go ahead and make
Psych.
a wisdom check, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Do you
Again,
get the dog whistle in the head?
I believe I'm actually proficient in those now. I am. Alright. Yeah.
19. All right, you gather yourself in time to be warned by Pip as all of the canisters in the room topple to one side, and the contents of each of them gushes down onto the floor, forming into a whoop, solid goo.
Ah!
Oh,
Wait, haven't we met her before?
Same token, different
Okay,
thing.
gotcha.
Okay, it's not worry.
Okay.
A
Okay,
bunch
like,
of tentacles
I was a little bit
dash
worried.
out and try to grab everyone and anyone around.
Shit.
So, dexterity saves. Here are your at disadvantage because you're already inside.
Fair enough. Well, I died as I lived, getting milked like a motherfucker. I'm gonna spend inspiration.
Kinathis dives to one side.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hyra is grappled immediately.
Indomitable? Indomitable?
You know what? Yeah, I'll indomitable that. I'll pop a charge. Let me, So now we're at 2 out of 3 today.
Nikki dives to one side.
Alright, again, have advantage on this.
Hyra is still grappled. And how about Pep?
Okay, so let's see. 20.
20. Pip dives to one side. Scylla dives to one side. Hyra is grappled.
Get that next.
Okay, and now would be a good time for initiative.
Oh boy.
What the? God fucking shit. Fuck.
Yes.
I have such good bonuses to everything I do. And yet, it's fucking nothing. Wow. What the hell, team?
Okay, wow.
Go team shit.
Indeed. Okay. Well, the living latex starts shooting tendrils out to grapple the people that have escaped. It throws the doors wide open. And seeking tendrils reach out to try to grab. Okay. So it has enough reach to reach everyone. So everyone is going to potentially be hit by one of these attacks. So Cyra, 29, Nikki, 24, Scylla, 21, and Pip, 27.
I think that hits everybody.
Yes.
Okay. So everyone hit takes 32 bludgeoning damage and is dragged
Ow.
into the living latex.
Ow. Damn it.
Welcome to the fun pit.
Yeah, no shit.
Ah, it's black. Oh wait. I haven't been moved yet.
And everyone who is currently inside. The liquid goo starts flowing all over you. It is warm, it is soothing, it is comfortable, it is alluring in a way that you are not entirely comfortable with. Everyone make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh god. Intelligence saving I'm the best.
Hey! Cyra's fine, Hyra is fine. Third is fine, yeah, third is fine.
Is a 15 actually fine?
Oh, haha, disadvantage, yeah. So yeah, Cyra is not fine. Pip is fine, though.
Damn it. Curse my bimbo brains.
You are
latex
experiencing soothing encasement, and you take a
Oh,
further
God.
32 psychic damage and are stunned.
Oh.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Cyra loses her turn. At the end of turn, make another intelligence save to try to shake off the effects.
We are never seeing Cyra again.
Well, at least you bred the next generation.
It's true. We have a replacement right there.
Whoops.
Bye, Kina.
Oh, no! Well, we'll get back to Kinathis in a second here as he... Oh, okay, you're back.
I just accidentally clicked the X on the tab.
Yes. That would happen. Okay. Intelligence saving throw when you're ready.
Again? Another one?
That's the end of your turn. You're trying to break off the stun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. You could just stay in the delicious
Oh, God.
latex.
I could just keep failing this, and then I would just keep being stunned. Oh, no.
You could keep failing this, yes.
Oh, God.
Holy Jesus shit.
27! Your bimbo
No, I'm fine.
saved.
You know what? I'm okay.
You're no longer stunned, but you had lost your action. Boop.
Damn it.
Pip, your action. You are currently being grappled.
Okay.
Can you blast the goo away so that it breaks the grapple? No, that's stupid. Don't do that.
Yeah, the goo's not going anywhere.
Well, we fought latex goose before, correct? Several times.
Lyra got splashed by one at the first session of the game and got latex skin. I don't think you guys actually fought that goo. I think it just splashed down TF'd the shark.
Well, would I know, for example, what it wouldn't like to be hit with?
I guess make a nature check.
Okay, I can try to make a nature check here.
19. Latex, like most things, really hates acid. Hates it a lot more than most things do, though. Eats right through it.
Well, I have this little puppy right there.
Blish splash.
Yeah.
Ooh, big crit. Oh, so many crits
Another
today.
crit? Jesus Christ.
That is fuck off. And leave them alone.
Did Pip's int check reveal if there was any resistances this thing had, like, say, to bludgeoning damage?
He was trying to remember what might work against latex, not what latex is strong against.
Fair enough.
So, unfortunately,
Le-
no. Okay. And Pip, you are currently still grappled. Are you going to try to get out or stay inside for the time being?
Well, I'm trying to get the hell out of it because I used the knockback and then trying to blast backwards from it.
Well,
Use the
unfortunately,
force.
the knockback is not going to have any effect on a creature this large. The acid puppies do splash in quite effectively on the latex, and you can see some of the tendrils melting into less animate goo. But it still has a firm handle on you. So you can attempt to make an escape check if you like, with acrobatics or athletics.
I would like to do that.
Okay, go for it. 17 is not enough. You are still grappled and suffer another 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
How? For like twice?
If you don't escape, you're going to take bludgeoning every turn. Hyra,
Okay.
you are also
whoa.
grappled.
I hear getting the fuck out of that is a good thing.
Yeah, that's
You
what
can
I've
try
heard
to
as well.
attack the goo girl and try to break out afterwards. You
Yeah.
could devote your entire action to trying to break out. Pip did yell that, or psychically link that acid is effective against this creature, if you happen to have any.
I do not. So, what would be the benefit of using my whole action to escape?
You would have advantage on your escape check.
No, my bonus is high enough.
Well, shit, that would have been good to know. Oh well.
you
So
did a lot of
I'm
damage.
going to make with the bonks with a fire sword. Let's see what it thinks about that.
Okay.
So 1, 2. Ho ho!
Oh shit.
The doppel crit.
Okay, well, good news, bad news.
Uh-huh.
Good news is fire does seem to work on it. Bad news is it is completely immune to your weapon damage,
Even magic weapon?
even magic weapon. It takes your fire damage.
Hoo-hoo. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of here, because I cannot help.
Go ahead and make an escape check.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
So it's immune to weapon.
For God's sake.
You are still grappled,
I
and you
sure
take
am.
another 32 bludgeoning damage.
Think you
Or
mean...
you take 32 this
Yeah,
time.
hadn't gotten hit
Yeah.
yet. Alright. Well, shit. Roll a 3.
Nikki.
Yep. So it's a latex scoop. It's immune
Indeed.
to weapon damage.
So it seems, according to Hyra. Or at least the brand that she was using.
If it's immune, if it is also immune to poison damage, I'm just gonna.
Lie down and die?
Yeah.
I guess I'll die.
Well, I guess I'll die.
Am I grappled
Well,
or?
Yep.
Yes, you are grappled.
You can use your entire action to escape with advantage, which might be useful here.
Can I just use one attack to hop free?
If you take an action, at the end of your action, you can try to escape as a normal check. If you use your entire action to try to escape, then you get advantage.
Oh, then I'll just wait till the end of my turn then.
Okay,
Try and
so
escape normally.
go ahead and attack. Well, it's immune to your slashing, but it does take poison damage. And your
Thank
crimson damage.
God.
Okay, so that's one strike.
Wait, don't you have multiple strikes?
Yes.
I just have 2, so.
Okay, and that's 2 hits for 48 poison, and you've got 9 crimson right.
Yeah, that's electricity damage.
Yes.
I don't know, it's made of rubber, so.
Well, it seems to work all the same, not particularly
Okay.
vulnerable to it, but yes, it takes no slashing damage from your weapon, but thankfully you have an elemental attribute on your attack.
Thank goodness.
Okay, and make your escape check.
Can we use and
26.
use Scylla?
Pull yourself free. Yeah, after Nikki is
Scylla.
done, Scylla can take an action if you like. So, Nikki, you have your normal... Well, you used 5 to get out, so you still have another 25 feet of movement.
Back up.
I'm not getting away from it. I'm just gonna stay here. Try and help other people get free then.
Okay, fair enough. Did you want to move over towards Cyra then or something?
I'll just stop here so I can still help Scylla get free.
Okay.
And Pip.
Pull out.
So Cyra, or Scylla, you're going to take her action then.
Oh yeah, she needs to escape.
You're going to use any of her abilities or just try to have her straight up escape?
Straight up escape is safer. Just keep her out of reach.
Okay. Someone can roll for her. She has a +10 on her athletics check.
Well, it's Third's turn, so.
Go for it.
You want me to roll?
Sure. She
Well,
has
what did you say,
advantage because she's using her whole action to try to escape athletics. So D20 +10. I guess 2D20 D1 +10.
Boom!
Hey,
shakalaka.
big crit.
Oh, holy shit! She knows this.
She's gonna fuck off.
And
Yeah.
oh wait.
Alright, so
wait,
she
wait.
moves away to try to get away from the reach of the tentacles. Actually, she's going to go there, around the corner.
She has booty speed, so
Yes. It's funny, one of the planned bad ends for her was to become a latex-bound nun.
Really?
Okay, so Nikki, you don't take
latex
any...
nuns.
Scylla takes no additional damage. Latex's turn. Scylla's out of range. Nikki is not. So you got a tendril coming for you there, Nikki.
Yarp.
26.
That still fits.
So 32 bludgeoning damage and pulls you back in. And everybody inside, intelligence saving throw.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll just indomitable that. 16?
16 is not enough.
Fuck.
Oh, Hero's gonna bad end in there.
Hira is stunned. Oh, wrong one.
Hey,
Wrong one.
is Hero still like hooked up to the milkers too?
No, she pulled herself
no,
free.
she's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably good.
God, these
Cyra
tiny
is stunned also, because disadvantage. Nikki is fine, and Pip is 14. Pip is stunned also. Oh no, your damage dealer! One of your damage dealers.
Yeah.
Okay. Cyra. Try and make an intelligence save to break free.
We gotta just, like, exit the room and close the door.
Oh, sorry. Everyone who failed takes 32 psychic damage. So, Cyra, you take 32.
Huh?
You take half of that, and deal half back to the creature. So.
Oh yeah, can I use my rings of the tiger shark then? I guess
All
it
the
is
time.
hurting me.
Sure.
It is hurting me,
All
so
the time.
this time, and then last time. I guess I'll make that saving throw. Nope.
16. Fail again. So another
I'm stunned.
32 psychic damage. And yeah, still stunned.
This
But,
seems like
you can ring up the sharker again.
no, I can't. I can only do that once per action.
Once per action, or once per spell, or once per attack action.
It's like it's like once per like person. I don't think I can
okay.
do that against
Is it
multiple.
your reaction to use it?
No, it just happens.
Really? It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an automatic. It just
But-
happens when
but
something damages me.
Scylla has healing. Range,
She does.
Right?
You could, at the end of your turn, have Scylla use one of her healing abilities.
Ouch.
Fortunately, none of those remove stun.
We're kind of in a really bad place here.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Whatever happened to Kanan?
He fucked off.
Pip came in, so Kanan went out.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys have 4 active members at a time.
I see.
Did you want Scylla to use one of her abilities? Healing?
Oh, me? Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Katie.
We need
Yeah.
to buy some time. Holy shit. We need to buy time.
Plus you have like massive healing for which one is the one most hurt?
Can I use the Prayer of Innocence?
Yes, she has not done that this rest yet. So,
Okay. I think because I kind of need the Prayer of Innocence. Like, I need like the whole
How
thing.
much does it?
85.
It does
Oh,
85.
really?
85 split amongst
much-
any number of targets cannot bring them above half their maximum hit points.
85 would not bring Cyra
Okay.
above half.
But it would buy me another bit. Because I'm not
Yeah.
going to last for long under this because I have a very
But you
low chance of
can
actually
rage.
getting out of here. No, you
Well,
see,
so
I'm
if
not
you can
allowed.
get
I need to see. No, I can't, and that
That's
wouldn't
dumb.
help. I
Yeah.
can't get my turn. I spend my entire turn to become unstunned if I can, and then her turn rolls around, and then I get stunned again.
Okay,
So
you
I can't
basically have to make
actually.
2 intelligence saves in a row, which unfortunately
Is
yeah,
very,
And
very
unfortunately,
hard
the
for
DC
Cyra.
is
uniquely
like
equipped to
a
fail.
sub 20% chance for anybody who isn't Pip.
Yeah.
So, speaking of, Pip, your action, make an intelligence saving throw.
Pip, when you get out of this shit, you need to dimension door us out of here or something.
Yeah, I can grab Nikki, but not you. You're the way fucking away.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Alright, so hey, wait, let's see. I potioned up like fucking way back, and then it got sucked out, and then I re-potioned. And they last a long rest. I have an advantage in my fucking saves.
How many potions do you have left? Remember, you're working on a limited schedule here.
Yeah. I took my intelligence, my wisdom, and my strength. I was saving the dexterity, the charisma for another time. Those were my last potions. My last, since I only got 2 of those for. There. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know, it would be helpful if you made little modifications like third there, but let's say for the sake of argument that you have used the last of your buffing potions for those 3 saves. So I assume you're using the intelligence one that gives you advantage, so go ahead.
Yeah, that's Reptilia. The fucking expensive, hard to help find one. Because we're not allowed to do the grind down reptiles anymore. Because that's inhumane.
Well, ever since they started, like, having brains and talking, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I know, it's like, God. Think they're people. But, right, bonus.
Okay, well, you didn't even need it. So you shrug off the stun, but that is the end of your turn. Hyra, intelligence save?
Okay.
No.
Can you try
So
to do that?
Take
Dominable?
32 psychic.
Fuck no, why would I bother?
And Nikki, you are not stunned, so you can make a full attack if you like.
Yes, I would like. I will attack the gooey thingy below me.
Okay, and the poison goes to work.
Don't you have those anal bead explosive bomb shits? Or
Do
it's
you all
too
want to
big
get hit
to-
by poison?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
Well, the good news is Nikki's poison damage is enough that you are able to subdue the living latex.
Oh, thank God.
Boom!
So
Oh,
it just
my
had
God.
shit for hit
lovable,
points.
Nikki.
Okay.
Okay. It was a glass cannon.
Oh god, that was fucking scary.
That's a relief. Holy
that thing
shit.
was
that
fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
Yeah, like serious.
Yeah, that was painful.
Hey, go away,
Ow.
Goo. No one likes you. I'm out.
Yeah.
Bye. Here,
Fuck out
outie.
of this room.
Okay, just
Get out of the room, close the
motion.
door,
Hit.
light it on fire.
Yes,
Like-
yes. Yes, and drag Nikki out, close the door, lock the door, take the key, fuck it off.
It's my key
And-
now.
Yeah, it's your key, take it.
Okay.
And Nikki,
So come here.
third. Third, are you with us?
Thank you. You third. Okay, Scylla's gonna do the
I
thing that
think-
gives
I
everyone
think
30 hit
Third died.
points once per rest, I guess.
No, don't give it to me. I'll heal by myself.
No, it happens to everybody. It's a AoE heal. Very
It's
small
a
AoE
channel.
heal.
I think third is bugging out.
Okay, 30 hit points.
Oh, third's not even in the call.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I
just
mean.
disintegrated.
The third's internet's being shit somehow, or being attacked by murder. Oh, head series. Okay, so wanna take 5 or something?
And that'll be back in a minute. Let's just get our healing done while we have a chance.
Okay, well, Third and Pip will regenerate over a sufficient amount of time. So I guess Cyra and Hyra.
Alright, I'm gonna burn one
It was an
charge of
AoE.
Scylla's healing thing to get myself 45 hit points. And then, that's good enough. Cyra, do you want 45 hit points?
I do, but let's maybe save something back.
Okay.
Save some back.
Because we're not taking a proper rest here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
Keep going.
That side room sucked. Sorry, guys.
That's fine. I mean, it happens. We have no idea what's gonna happen.
Alright, so this is the forge
Yeah.
door, right?
Yes, to the east is the forge, to the north is the training wing.
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
through the
so
forge. I
we
want to
need
loot
to go-
that.
We'll see. We have to make
Yeah,
sure
but
not to start a fight in here if we can. Perhaps we need to acquire some weapons to repel some invaders.
Ah, yes, we need to restock the army outside.
Yes.
They...
Okay.
Yeah.
The door here appears to be unlocked, so you try it as best you can and find with some gratitude that it is relatively quiet. It slides open smoothly. Stepping into the dusky chamber gives you a feeling of strange déjà vu. The flicker of lights, steady hum of machinery, and regular moans of delight remind you very much of the Demon Factory. Unlike that rather busy facility, however, the occupants here are perfectly still. A small host of men and women line the corridor, each suspended in a state of apparent readiness, quite at odds with their vacant eyes. You'd almost think them lifeless, were it not for the slight twitching around their hips, as if impatient to be used. Very faint sounds of pleasure come from the dolls, but louder, more urgent moaning seems to be coming from the eastern side of the foundry. You can also hear a light, breezy whistling, suggesting that someone is very much enjoying their job.
Oh, welcome back, Start. Are you okay now?
My headset fucked up, and then it like wouldn't reconnect.
Just refused to work.
When it
Okay,
said, "Oh, we fixed the
first
problem.
off,
Need to reboot."
This is the wrong kind of
okay,
foundry.
Third. Yeah,
They
okay,
said that
first
they were
off-
making sex dolls here.
Okay,
See, that was
first
2
off,
weeks
Third,
ago.
the door was, we shut the door, locked it, and then Hero took the key, so we just fucked off from there. Secondly, Pip hugs your leg and kisses your knee, because that's as much as he can fucking reach.
Is Pip
And
just
I just
humping
walks
Nikki's
up.
leg?
No, he hugs her leg and then kisses her knee, because that's as high as he can reach.
Yes.
Okay.
It's about 3 feet.
I'm gonna try and be quiet. I rolled a stealth check to be silent.
No, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that as well. I am good at
Okay.
stuff.
Everyone tries to be quiet.
Okay, so we have a 25, 16, 21.
My dice rolls are so bad.
It's true.
Let's see how sneaky I am. Stealth.
-15.
Maybe it's a
13.
group stealth check.
Okay, well, as you guys are going through, you glance left and right at the things that this forge is making in place of weapons and armor. Along the northern end, there are blonde bimbo women whose skin is smooth and plastic, but for an enormous pair of pillowy lips. There are males and females that look perfectly normal, but whose eyes are huge, with pupils shrunk to the size of pinpricks and empty smiles permanently fixed on their faces. There are dolls resembling dog morphs, but bound in black latex with huge zippers over their mouths and groins. The southern side has a cat-like opposite, with pink latex and huge jingling bells. Here, at least, alert eyes flicker from behind their trappings, but with hands uselessly trapped in large paws, they remain unable to free themselves. There are goo girls who are apparently frozen into gelatinous-like firmness, their normally goopy bodies pressed into a hypersexualized mold that quivers and wiggles but seems unable to actually move by itself. Another sort of doll has been outfitted in thick BDSM rubber with O-rings inserted in their mouths, pussies, and asses. Eyes, empty white eyes, stare out, but a drooling trail of clear nectar comes from their inner thighs, telling you that they are locked in bliss. There are 3 larger dolls on a raised platform short ways to the east, apparently for display purposes. The northern doll has the fluffy, cushioning appearance of a huge pillow, her body thick and inviting, with removable plugs in case of emergency urgent morning wood. The southern girl has a glossy shine of latex and bulges at every curve with inflated proportions, like an Amazonian blow-up doll. There's even an air plug where her belly button should be. The strangest of all is the centerpiece in this collection. The middle doll appears to be hugely gravid, with a rubber quality to her skin. She sways with tidal fullness, her extra-large body apparently filled with a liquid of some sort. Though she's upright, apparently she's intended to be laid flat and used as a bed. She even has a pair of self-sealing valves on either end, just in case she springs a leak and you need to fill her back up.
Well, that's not fucking horrifying at all.
Yeah, this is not my fetish.
The room's
There's
splits to the
I think
north
the term
and
is. We were. Which way were we supposed to go? North?
Yeah, north.
Okay, let's just quietly get through here. I'm gonna keep perceptioning as we go to make sure nothing horrible happens. Let's just
Nikki?
quietly go through here. I found the door.
Hopefully they can't move.
Okay, and as you round the corner, the source of the moaning and whistling becomes evident as you round the corner. Standing at the controls of a bizarre glass machine is a 10-foot-tall dryad with glowing red eyes. She has a leafy green coloration, though there is a uniformity to her that strikes you as unusual until you realize why. Her long hair, plush lips, and massive breasts, it's all uniformly the same. She's not a natural daughter of Mary anymore. She is a living sex doll, just like the others. Her attention seems entirely focused on a woman inside a glass cage who is undergoing a transformation, apparently devoid of any of the typical tubes or chemicals you've come to expect of demons. Before your eyes, the woman stretches and inflates from within, growing and bulging as a bright orange line of light makes its way over her skin. Though it's difficult to tell for sure as if she is merely being encased in skin-tight plastic or if her body is being warped all the way to its core, you have no doubt what the end result will be. Along the eastern wall are men and women bound in peculiar mechanical stockades, which alternate sending teasing electrical pulses through them and hosing them with layers of dripping liquid latex.
So she's not paying any attention to us?
At the moment, she is entirely focused on the glass cage.
Just gonna try the door here. Have no interest in dealing with this bullshit.
The door does appear to be open, or unlocked at the very least, but opening it might alert her if it makes any noise at all.
I will. Let's see, do I have any of my gear with me?
Does anyone have a? Does anyone can?
I have oil.
Wait.
I oil the hinges.
Okay, good. Yeah. I was gonna say I've got some oil too. Yeah, let's lube this shit up.
Where'd Nikki
Okay,
go?
make
Nikki,
a
get up
stealth
here.
check to try to open the door silently.
Alright.
Who's got the best stealth?
I have like a +9.
So do I.
Well, you should probably roll because my dice are being absolute bellends tonight.
I mean that's fair. So will the oil like give me advantage, or will it like lower the DC or something?
The oil lets you make the stealth check.
Fair enough.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do to make this go more in our favor?
Let me see.
Probably Godspeed and has ability and dexterity. Unless you
Oh,
got something
well, I
for
mean,
yourself.
actually, you know what? Fuck, I've got one thing that'll maybe do it. I got some. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna take some alpha. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Give me advantage on all my fucking all my
Just
checks.
always do drugs. Always do drugs.
Do
kids.
drugs all the time. Do drugs all the time. It's great.
Hey, do drugs every day.
This
So I'm
is
gonna
not
have
the daughter
advantage
I
on this.
raised.
So disappointed.
You have no
Hey.
idea.
24.
Okay. Well, good news. You open the door just enough to sneak through, and doing so does not seem to alert the tainted dryad in the room.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
And on the other side, the open air greets you with a gust of wind that's downright refreshing after all the perversions you've been subjected to. This chamber seems to be an open-air patio of a sort, though a flickering semi-translucent wall along the eastern end sends hints that escape likely won't be as easy as crossing the threshold. The tile floor to the west gives way to soft earth on the eastern side, though even this is punctuated by imposing statues of men and women trapped in their own rapture. Centaurs are the primary occupants of this room, though they are bound by saddles and muzzles, to say nothing of the ropes, rubber, latex, and leather that hold them tightly in the grip of edging bliss. Larger than the other centaurs, by an order of magnitude, is an albino-skinned, white-furred girl with a scintillating violet hair and a notable horn rising from her forehead. Your attention is dragged downward to the even more notable second horn between her rear haunches, a horsecock of such magnificent size, girth, and beauty that your breath is taken away. Only after you pull your attention away from the ivory unicorn do you realize that a massive sphinx is here as well. She has a regal bearing that shines through even the domestic bondage she has been fitted with.
Alright. Everyone
Really
get through the door,
this
then we're
one?
going to close the door.
Close the door.
Yes.
Alright, we're all through? Good. Alright, yeah, close that shit up.
Yep.
Okay, good. We don't have to deal with that shit. But we do need to deal with that
Link,
shit.
so every
There is a small commotion as the Sphinx King shifts and turns and notices that you have entered. The unicorn notices that the king has noticed and turns around to see that strangers have come from the south. Oh, hi.
Greetings.
Sup?
What's up?
Not much. Just curious about your Sphinx.
Oh, yeah. She's kind of like a Tor. I'm a breaker.
Could we perhaps trade something for her? We'd like to have her.
Trade. Ow, what do you got?
I got a magic
I'm
hammer.
tempted to offer Riptide.
What's Riptide?
Riptide.
The shark guy.
Oh, are we carrying him around?
Well, no, but
Because
what
we
the
can't
fuck
go
else
back
are we
to
gonna
get
offer
him.
her?
Yeah,
that
we're
we're
not
carrying
going back
around.
I have this magnificent pair of gloves, Hyra says, taking them out, that allow someone with grace and poise to generate magical spells. It's,
Magic? Oh, no, magic doesn't work with me.
Oh?
Oh, yeah.
I would have taken you for a sorceress. For you
I'm one
certainly
of the-
stole my breath away.
They. It's spelled weird. Yeah. See, I got a horn. She pokes the horn on her head and blushes.
You have two, in fact.
Oh, yeah, I do. She starts bopping her horsecock against the underside of her belly. Everybody make an intelligence save.
Oh, god damn it.
You're welcome.
Not again.
Is this cocknosis?
Cognosis.
Blow
Hyra
all
fails.
doubles.
Third fails. Kinathis succeeds.
What is
It
with these
fails.
fucking int saves? Jesus Christ, Kiana.
You are
I
momentarily
either fail or
enthralled
get really lucky. I mean,
by the
but
cock that is bouncing
Ah.
up and down.
I can't be charmed.
This is a let's see, hypnotic phallus. Stunned. You're not charmed. You are stunned and vulnerable to all damage.
oof.
Wow.
Cyra's not though. So everyone else is staring and drooling. And Cyra, you notice that for once you are the only person who is not, and perhaps because you had a chance to get your rocks off for a solid hour straight.
I've had my fill for a bit.
Gosh, you guys are fun, but I think you'd look better as centaurs.
Centaurs, hey.
Wait.
Blue.
Once my stun wears off, I'm gonna use my thing to transform myself into a sphinx. Tar.
Don't we all have one of those actually?
Everyone who
Yes,
isn't Hyra.
yes, we do.
Actually, I might have taken that off. No, I wouldn't take that off Kanan.
Yeah, we have those.
I think, Cyra, you gave it away or sold it to somebody.
No, I've thought about it several times, but I don't.
Yeah,
I've
we
been
said
considering
that
it several
was really
times.
a bad idea.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm backing you up, Nikki. Backing you up. I'm down.
Yeah.
I don't need
anyway,
to get-
before you do that, Cyra has a chance to do something.
Yeah.
What could I possibly even do? Oh, you know what? I could maybe trade some lethicite for him. I might actually do it if this is a demon anyway. I don't know.
I mean, it has tainted in the name, so I'm not.
True, and we've already seen that there aren't only just demons here. Oh, you know what?
Out of character, she
Tainted
could also
unicorn?
be.
You know what I got? I could trade her the most delicious food she's ever had in her life. This marvelous, perfect peach of divine flavor, grown so specially.
Do it.
I'll do that. Yeah. I'll step up. I'm like, I have something I would like to trade.
Ooh, gimme.
Now, it's a little unorthodox, but I will take out the peach. I have this. It is a specially grown giant peach. It is...
It looks like a bum.
That it does. They are the most delicious of fruits in existence.
Oh,
The
let me
most
see.
delightful. I'll show it to her.
She makes grabby hands. Gimme.
You can have it if we can, only if you promise to eat it right away and savor it. It's tender flesh.
Well, let me see if I like it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She
I will
takes
hold-
your pure peach, lifts it up, feels it all around, moves it between her palms, shakes it to see if there's anything inside, puts it up against one eye to see if she can see through it ineffectually, and then she spears it ever so slightly with her top horn until a little bit of juice is leaking out. She places the little bit of juice on the tip of her tongue. Nah, I don't like it so much. She drops it to the ground, stomps on it.
No!
Stomp.
Can I make a reflex check?
Aw.
Can I make a reflex
no,
check?
it's gone.
Say,
That shit's gone.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
If you didn't want it, you could give it back to me.
Nah, it was gross.
Well, now you see, we were going to trade, but now you destroyed my stuff, so now you owe me something.
Oh, I got something. She gallops over here and comes back. She is holding a suit of bondage equipment that would be appropriate for a tour. I don't know if it's going to work. You don't have enough legs. Oh, but I have some of this. She comes back with Equinum. Bottles and bottles of Equinum. Just arms filled with Equinum. Here you go.
I kind of wanted to slap it all out of her arm and smashed all
Do
on the
it.
ground. It was like, there. See? How do you like it? You were mean,
That
and now I was mean
might
to you.
start a fight.
I
Bad.
don't think we're getting out of fighting.
I. God damn it. Why couldn't she just eat the fucking peach? God damn it. Why? At least give it back to me. God damn it. Those are so hard to get.
This
That's
hero's
what you get for giving a boss a super important item.
Hey. Come on.
That's what you get for trying to be clever.
I guess.
At this point, everyone has recovered from their stun, so feel free to do other things.
No, we don't want your bondage gear. We want that. And here we'll point to King Nuri.
Nah, I'm a keeper.
Well, then give us our peach back.
Okay. She takes a step back. There's just flesh.
I don't
Been
see any
stomped
peach
all
there.
over on the ground.
That's just a mess you made.
Yeah, it's yours.
No, it's your mess. And what are you going to give us in exchange?
Nah, I gave it back. It's yours now.
No, you can't do that. That's not how
No,
that works.
No, you smashed it.
All right.
You smashed it.
Hold on.
You
Here
got- have you
has
ever
spent like the last month just wrangling her children into Ladra. I'd
You're
like to
gonna
go
mom
full
her?
mom on this
Okay.
bitch and explain to her why this isn't okay. Can I like make a persuade check?
Sure, make a persuasion check.
All right.
Yeah.
This is my jam right here.
You said that
17.
She starts listening, trails off, starts staring outside. Little butterflies flying in the breeze.
Well, while she's distracted, I'm going to go free King Nuri.
King Nuri is in so much bondage gear, it would take a considerable amount of time and energy to free him.
Where did they even get all of that?
Impurity realizes
Okay,
for a
a lot of
moment
trust.
that there are other people here. Oh, yeah, you guys. So, you want to be Taurus? I got all kinds of good bondage gear for you.
I have a question, Adj.
Yeah.
The Sphinx transformation item.
Yes.
How is it activated?
Let me open up the G-Doc. See if I have the thing here. Do do do. Do do do. Okay, so the Cat's Eye Sapphire allows the bearer as an action to change their body into that of a sphinx. The sphinx form turns you large size, grants a movement speed of 40, a fly speed of 60, resistance to non-magical weapon damage. Sphinxes gain bonus action, perform a claw attack, dealing 2d10 slashing damage. Players lose normal racial benefits while in sphinx form other than their ability score increase. The change remains until dismissed or dispelled and may not be used again for 1 week after removal.
So is it like a command word, or
You grab the cat's eye and focus real hard, and you become a sphinx.
alright.
Ooh.
Does King Nuri have a hand free?
King Nuri is in the most bondage gear, just all of the bondage gear.
What I'm asking is,
I put a little
if I were able to get to
marker on
King Nuri,
Oop.
could I give him the Cat's Eye Sapphire in such a way that he can activate it?
He is already
And
sphinx.
become-
It has no effect on him.
He can't become a large-sized Sphinx by using it?
No.
Pip, do you know
Damn.
polymorph?
The cat's
No.
eye sapphire is a thing that they give to outsiders to indicate that they are an honorary sphinx and that the sphinxes think of them as a member of their tribe.
I was hoping I could give it to King Nuri and he could shrink down and escape.
Alas, no.
Or she, or whatever. It's still King Nuri, so.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, that won't work. Then. Um, well,
Impurity is starting to get bored by this.
I'm just gonna start climbing on King Nuri. It's like, whatever.
uh,
What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, get down from there.
No.
You do it.
Yeah, I will do it.
Ah.
how about
Just not paying any attention to her. I'm not looking at her. I'm just going about King Nuri business.
in exchange for King Nuri, I give you the best lay in your life. I guarantee you, you'll be ruined. And nothing else will be better.
Make a persuasion check.
Couldn't find it.
20. Okay.
I'm amazed.
She rears up to show you her gigantic dong once again, and then clomps back down. Says, "Come here."
How about your other hole?
Okay. She turns back around and starts clopping backwards towards you. Massive horse booty.
Yes, they are gonna clop.
Didn't
Oh,
want
there's
to
a
risk
wall. There's a wall.
again. Hey, that's fine. It's fine. I will.
Time to go full.
Yeah, I'll go full fuck mode on her. And every time she looks back at me, I will give her puppy dog eyes with Lolo's affection, so that she doesn't just, pound me into dust and make her think, it's even better than it actually is.
We'll do this one at a time here. You step forward, approach the unicorns behind, and as you are getting a little closer, you feel a strange tingle of magic. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Uh-oh. She got an anti-magic field. She's got an anti-magic field. Shit. I don't know if she's got an anti-magic
There's
field.
something weird. You can't quite place it, but you're committed to this course of action. Would you like to back down, or would you like to continue with this course of action?
For it.
Okay. You step up to the booty. What size is your dong?
I might not have the length for it, but I have 2 foot-long dicks with 4-inch knots each. I will jam them both in.
Okay.
I will. You know what? Can I assist Nikki in this?
In what way?
I'm going to pull out the one, the only, the fabled tentacle rod.
And do what with it?
Stick it in the poopa.
I will just
Stick it on the tip of her dick.
work the shaft.
Okay, so you are going between Impurity's legs. While you're doing that, Nikki is very busy with the backside. Cyra, make a perception check.
Shit. I need to get back to my computer. Or you could hit the button, I guess.
Now, I wonder if it's to notice that the tentacle rod is inert when you get in certain range, or you get in Kinathis range.
We don't know that.
I don't. I'm assuming.
Perception. I am still dosed up, so 27.
Okay. You don't notice anything in particular at first.
That's the same. Never mind.
You bring the tentacle rod out, and it just sort of hangs limply. But as you get under her legs, the tentacles seem to come back to life and start wiggling around all manner of the dong. It does appear that she has an
Interesting.
anti-magic zone, but as long as you're within 5 feet of her, it does not apply.
Interesting. Go, tentacles, go. Work that shit.
Nikki, if you would please, make me a Constitution saving throw. You are banging away. Knots and all.
One of 2 saving throws I don't actually have. However, it's a good thing I'm not fully corrupt, because I don't have disadvantage on Constitution saves right now.
Handy.
Oh!
Crit fail. Okay.
Wowza.
Third, you ever heard of the term hubris?
I even had advantage on that.
So you are enjoying this a great deal. You start jizzing almost immediately. Her posterior is plush and muscular. She is milking you for all you're worth. The knots inflate, tying the two of you together, but you keep on humping with the bare inch or so that you've got. You wouldn't think for her size that she could get that tight, but sure enough, you feel as locked in as you're likely to be, and you are going real hard with it. She is enjoying it immensely. And down below, her dong is going wild with the tentacle rod. Cyra, you're right in the way of the dong banging up against her, so if you would please, Kinathis saving throw. Intelligence saving throw.
Can she block it though from it slamming into her belly?
It's more about the rhythmic movement of the dong than some special connection between the lower side of her belly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I knew I was getting into. I'm trying and help. Nope.
You are
Both
mesmerized.
bad. Both terrible.
The tentacle rod is still doing its business, but you are way too focused on the dong banging and being, Cognos stuff. Nikki, you are having the time of your life. Pip and Hyra, what are you guys doing?
I am on the other side of King Nuri, where this bitch can't see me, and I'm unbuckling bondage bullshit.
Okay. It will take a while to do it, but you have plenty of time, apparently, because Nikki is distracting them. Her.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
Can I use my puppies to speed it up because I have, cut through them?
Well, Hyra's using a blade. You can either use slashing puppies or acid puppies, either way, but you can help as well, basically.
You should come up with a new type of puppies. Call them blowjob puppies.
They do psychic damage.
I already have
Cthulhu puppies are already psychic damage, yes.
Can your cantrips just do literally any kind of damage?
Yes.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
Hedrah has a macro for all of them, and sketches for a number of them. And actual art for 2 of them. Alright, so Nikki, you are going to town. You feel like you are losing yourself in just how sweet the horse pussy is. If you would please, make a Constitution saving throw.
Can we do Scylla to give buff less to the 2 workhorses?
Bless doesn't apply to ability checks. Although I guess it does apply to saving throws, so that helps.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's have Scylla bless those 2 in Hyra, I guess.
Okay.
Everybody get blessed. Alright, we can do a pink dot, that's fine.
You needed me to roll something?
Yes, Constitution saving throw. You're still going at it.
1d4. I need this. Come on, 4. Yes, 20.
Okay. Well, you are going to town, enjoying yourself a great deal. You come again and again and it feels like there is no end to it. Your fortitude is admirable, and you are doing a great job of entertaining the unicorn. She is leaning forward. The tentacle rod is making a great show of it. She is completely distracted and does not notice everyone freeing King Nori. Nikki, make a perception check.
Okay. $23.
Okay. You have been enjoying yourself so much you hardly take notice of the world around you. It isn't until you've come for the fourth time that you notice, wait a minute, your hands are sinking into the unicorn's butt,
Oh god.
and your legs are sinking into her rear haunches as well. You
Oh,
are being
God.
absorbed.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Make a Constitution saving throw or bat in.
Oh god.
Oh
God.
I'm spending
not-
my inspiration then. Since we
Yeah,
got it
okay.
last session.
What the fuck?
Oh wait,
Holy
I've already
shit.
got advantage anyway.
Yes.
I
Alright,
can't
Nikki, you-
get double. Oh god, I need this 1d4.
What the shit?
Oh my god. Ow.
God save me.
I suppose I can try and pull free with a strength saving throw.
Well, you'll be able to do this if you make the Constitution save.
Well,
Believe.
I can't look at it. I can't look at it.
Oh!
Oh, thank goodness.
22.
Should I
Yes,
make
we'll
it
get a bless
24
also.
or?
Okay,
Bless.
plus 1d4.
Okay, so this does help apparently. Maybe not.
23. Okay. You barely pull yourself back from the brink. You slowly start regaining a sense of yourself and start
Jesus.
pulling your arms and legs free. You can feel a tremendous force from the unicorn girl trying to draw you in. And you take a moment to look around, and you can see that the stunned Cyra is leaning forward dangerously close to the horsecock as well.
Oh no.
Make a strength check to try to pull yourself free.
Oh god.
Check or save.
Check. All right. You pull yourself free just before you felt everything about yourself being siphoned into the unicorn. And Cyra, make an intelligence save.
Why is it an intelligence save for me?
Because Pacnosis. You're trying to pull out of the...
Is this a
Hypnosis.
save or bad end?
Well,
No, it's not a save or bad
Okay.
end. It is a save.
At least you got that going for you, Cyra. There's one save away
you
from
got-
bad ending.
yeah. You still have your shit going, so. Remember.
Not that it's gonna help.
Oh.
16. Okay. You are...
D4.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, I
And
get
you had Alpha going, remember?
that's just
Didn't I
checks.
give you
That's the physical stuff.
Oh, nice.
20?
Hey, 20.
20.
All right. You come to your senses just as
Yay.
your snoot was an inch away from the unicorn's gigantic horsecock. You can see the urethra of the horsecock expand slightly.
Oh,
She
God.
walks forward and attempts to start putting your head into her dong.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Come to just in time to drop the tentacle rod and back
No,
the
she
fuck
can
away.
fuck it. She can keep it.
Just
can
jam
get
it
the fuck
right
out
in
of there.
there. Just put it in.
She grumps. Aw, that wasn't the best time ever. You guys are no fun.
That
Hey, I
clearly
ain't
was
going
the best time
into
ever.
your deck. Okay, come on.
But you could have been my new dick. It would have been great. We would have had great times.
Oh, that
Oh.
reminds me of that
Scorpion.
Scorpions.
God damn it.
out of character. I said be my new
Fucking-
deck. I've seen some
fucking
great
mode
decks.
seven
I've seen this porn
absorption.
several times.
God damn it, Adjatha.
So
Stop
many
having the worst
fetishes.
fetishes.
Hmm. This is
Yes,
the last
it's literally the
dungeon.
worst.
Gotta
Not
get 'em all
literally the
out there.
worst. There have been worse. In the
No. You get absorbed and you become her new ass, and then Sarah would have been a new
God.
dick and literally throw up every time.
I would have you know, I would make the best dick. Thank you very much.
That doesn't make it better.
Yeah, but you don't want.
I know, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't at all.
Fucking
It's worse.
anglerfish
It's
monster
much,
girls,
much
go
worse.
away.
Ugh,
So,
angler-
how's the
oh,
progress going on
anglerfish.
cutting Nuri free?
Okay, well, Impurity has kind of been a little cock-teased here, so looks like unless you can do something to diffuse the situation, she's probably going to try to forcefully absorb one or the other of the people that were teasing her.
Wait, I'll try this. I'll try. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Impurity. Catch. Bouncy ball. Boom. A neon. You know, fluorescent neon. You know, one of those glow in the dark ones. Bouncy balls. With little sparkles on it.
she's not a puppy.
She looks at the bouncy ball as it bounces around. I'm not a puppy.
I know, but it's really cool.
Says the puppy.
Okay,
Don't be racist,
I
Impurity.
But
I have
are
an
you
idea.
saying just because I'm a puppy I can't like bouncy balls? Oh, no, you made me sad. Now Pip give her the, you know, like sad puppy dog eye, puppy ears and eyes. And
Hey,
Peter
wait a
starts
minute. What are you guys
well-laughing
doing
at
on
things.
the big sphinx? Get off of there. You're ruining all the bondage stuff. Look, it's all in peace. Oh, come on. Rushes over to you.
What?
Get off of there. That's mine.
I'm on
Wait.
the other side of the Sphinx. You can't see me.
Can I walk up? I'm going to go up. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to say tentacle rod. Tease that prostate. And I will shove it forward.
Thought you
wait.
dropped the tentacle rod.
Yeah.
Can I pick it up, back up, and do it then?
Isn't it still attached to her dick?
Shove it in.
She moved, so it's now, I guess, on the ground where I am. Where over
I
here.
thought it was still like groping her dick, like you just left it attached.
Well, as soon as Cyra dropped it, it loses its activation and becomes inert. Yeah, you have to physically be holding tentacle rod to do anything.
I would like to try and stop her from moving forward.
How?
I'm gonna try. Oh, I want to ask out of character if it will work, but I know I can't get a straight answer. So I'm going to drink a ringtail fig or eat a ringtail fig, which gives me freedom of movement as the spell.
Okay.
Will that prevent me from getting absorbed? Since
No.
that would be like a grapply, like sucky, can't move effect. No.
Not really, no.
Damn. Okay. Never mind then.
No.
Don't.
Oh. Would that help King Nuri?
That
probably would have been a much better idea.
If you can get past that ball gag that someone has drawn over her mouth.
Ooh, put me in, coach. Throw me the potion.
That mystery masterful artist.
Did somebody... Cyra, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity
I'll rush over to Pip and...
is +3.
I'll rush over to Pip and give Pip the...
I'm going to pick up the
Ringtail
tentacle rod.
fig. Yes, you distract her.
pick up the tentacle rod and jam it into her butt and tell it the tentacle rod to go for the prostate.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Sorry.
Okay, she is a little excited by this. She clinches and make a strength check.
Oh
Oh,
god.
no.
She's gonna suck the tentacle rod in.
What if she absorbs the tentacle rod and she just has a tentacle rod butt now?
Tentacles.
Why have I never
coming
thought
out
of
her
tentacle
butt.
buttholes before?
That's
Mm.
horrible. No, it's awful.
That's
No.
awesome.
Strength
You
check
say that,
away.
but Minerva has tentacles on
Wait,
her dong,
but-
I was gonna
so...
say-
And in her vagina.
Yeah, she has
Oh!
tentacles everywhere.
Yeah, it's a tentacle butthole. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. What's
No,
wrong
you
with
Alright.
that?
can't
What
have
are you?
my tentacle rod.
You
Yes.
don't like tentacle buttholes? What are
Her,
you, gay?
Her butt does try to suck the rod in, but you manage to tear it free.
I don't want to tear it free. I just want to keep it from getting sucked in.
You're gonna
Wanna
have to keep making strength checks to keep it from being sucked in.
That's fine. I'll make strength checks all day.
Okay, so I got the, well, that's going on. I got the figure. I move up.
I am
Is it
not
a
going to
ball
look at
gag, like a
Block
solid
her
ball,
dick.
or like a the one with air holes in them, or what is
It's like a salad ball.
it? Okay. I look at. Wait, how is it attached by the boulder? Is it like just straight into the boulder, or is it like a link?
Let's say straight in.
Okay. Well, then I'll just puppy shear it off.
Well,
Once
as I say,
said,
okay, so that'll take a little bit of time, but you're going to work on the ball gag as Hyra is working on the restraints around back. Cyra, give me like 4 strength checks.
no. Hyra helps. Hyra helps with the ball gag, as it goes faster.
That
Come on,
would
Hyra.
require Hyra to come back around to where Impurity can see her.
Yeah, that
never
might be
mind.
bad. I'll just keep working. Or actually, can I start sawing through the strap on the back of her head to get the ball gag off?
I mean, you can. It's not going to make things any faster because the two of you are just going to be working on 2 separate tasks on the same thing.
Pips, bounce your puppies back here.
Pip needs line of sight.
Okay, that
God damn
Puppies.
it.
I can't fall up on.
Hey,
Okay.
you're just a puppy.
Oh,
It's-
wait.
I was gonna pay attention to you.
Yeah, but I can float. Remember?
Everything floats down here.
Second.
Just have Nikki,
Yeah, I
yeah,
can float up
give
and
you some
grab.
momentum and off you go.
Shut me. No. Throw
Fastball special,
Me.
coach.
Throw me. Yes. That's the best
I need you
idea.
to toss me. Don't tell the
Come on,
elf
I'm
about
happy. Come on,
this.
throw it. Throw me.
Don't
throw
tell
me,
the
throw
Gnoll
me,
about
throw me.
this.
Come on, throw me.
I'm a chuck the pip.
Whee!
Should I roll strength or
Make an athletics check.
it's even better?
Can
You
I
got a
make
shot
one
with the Pip.
to grab Pip and make sure he stops right where I am?
Sure.
Alright. Pop out. Oh yeah, I just grab you.
Cha. You caught the Pip. Cyra, give me like 4 strength checks.
You got it, coach. Stop. I have to make dinner. I'm sorry. I have to make dinner before it's too late already. I have to go hungry. And I have
understand.
alpha, so I have
Yes,
advantage
yes.
on these.
I'm also
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! I'm gonna lose my tentacle rod.
Ah!
Wait,
No,
isn't
but
it
you
a
have
24
remember,
on
Indomitable
Oh, that's
Might.
right. Yeah, that's right. Indomitable might.
24, 26, 24, 25?
I can't go lower than 24 when it comes to strength checks.
That's such a great feature. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I get it at like level. I get it as a level like 19 barbarian. It damn well better be good.
Okay, well, let's see what she gets.
It's like basic. It's
do-
almost a capstone. Cannot have this. Teaser. Go.
tease her. Tease her.
Oh, that's a natural.
So on the third one, there is a 27, which is enough to pull
Beat my
away because you had
24.
a 24. Yeah, so
Shit.
it's gone.
No!
You could go back in. You could go in after it, but that
No.
might not be in your best interest.
No, no. I will mourn for you, Tentacle Rod.
You
You
should
were
stick
the
Thrash
best of
in there.
friends. You are my greatest ally.
All right. Well, she turns around to face you. Hey.
Who is she facing?
You two. Where'd your friends go?
Meanwhile, welding noises and sparks flying from around the other side of the Sphinx.
No,
I absorbed
no,
them.
haven't you? You haven't actually seen my slashing copy, have you?
No.
Probably not.
I absorbed our friends, much
This-
like you absorbed. Tried to absorb me. See, I will grab my dicks.
Well, if you're allowed to do it, how come I'm not allowed to do it?
They consented beforehand.
Okay,
and
well, I say you consent. She rears up and tries to mount Cyra's face.
That's not how it works. Also, I can turn them back. Can you turn us back?
Maybe.
Run away, get the fuck away from them. Kinathis,
What,
Sarah,
what,
make
what,
that
what
dirty
do you want from
save.
me?
first.
I am making my fucking. I am sorry. I'm trying not to starve to death. Okay, I need to eat something, or I'm going to have to not eat at all today.
Mm. But yes, dexterity save.
Sorry,
when
we
you
want
have
to
an
take
opportunity.
5 minutes or. I can't hear it.
Maybe just have your old DM just push the button.
Okie dokie.
Well, get Kinathis information on this, so make sure
I
they
mean,
know.
the character sheet's up to date, so.
No, I meant
Okay.
Okay.
Bravo.
Oh, there you go.
Good job.
Kinathis got it. 23. All right. You back
And-
the fuck off.
yeah, D4 stuff.
Yeah. Before we consent to being absorbed, we got to know that you can turn us back. Okay. Have you absorbed anybody else?
I don't remember.
Can you try and turn them back? Just try and find anybody that you've absorbed inside yourself and try and turn them back.
I gotta try first.
Try and turn them back.
Mm,
Ooh. And then you could,
Nah, I don't know.
absorb them again. You can do it over and over.
this is
Wouldn't that be fun?
boring. I just want to fuck somebody.
Well, what about all these? What about all these centaurs? You like centaurs, right?
Well, but they're in the casing. I'm not allowed to absorb them when they're in the casing.
What if
Like I
we
said,
take them
so.
out of the casing?
Not supposed to.
Well, I won't tell someone if you don't tell someone.
You're not supposed to.
What if
Okay,
we're allowed
fine.
to?
You're not allowed to.
How do you
Well,
know?
who says?
Because I'm not allowed to, so you're not allowed to.
What if I told you I am allowed to?
You don't even have 4 legs.
I can.
No, you can't.
I will pull out my cat's eye sapphire and turn it into a sphinx.
No. Turn. Nuh-uh. Remember, keep her going. Like, it's like, what's the word again? Keep her distracted.
It's just
Draw it
keeping her
out, stuff
distracted.
Like that.
Well, now you got 4
No,
legs,
not
but you're
the-
not in bondage stuff, so we gotta put you in bondage stuff.
No, I told you.
Grab some bondage stuff.
I'm allowed to free them, and I'm allowed to not be in bondage stuff. I'm higher ranking than you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, how do you think I didn't get absorbed by you? I'm higher ranking. I outranked you. That's why you couldn't absorb me.
You're lying.
No, I'm a sphinx. I'm not a lion.
That's
Like
like a
part
lion.
lion.
You don't even know what sphinxes are.
Clearly, I do. I am a sphinx.
But you said you're not a lion.
I'm only part lion.
Yeah, duh. That's why you're lying.
How close are we to getting through this goddamn
Yeah,
Close.
like with my blast. Yeah,
Very
like
close.
this been
We
taking
have
quite
like
a few.
8 attacks around going
quite a
into this
few.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
How-
very,
some
very
serious-
large.
What is the range on her like anti-magic?
As far as Cyra was able to tell, if you are further than 5 feet away from her, you don't get magic.
So it's the entire room then?
Well, I mean, Pip's casting spells over there, so
So it's like 10 to 15 feet out then.
maybe.
Alright.
No.
Then I will. I mean, I'm already within 15 feet or 5 feet, so I will give her big puppy dog eyes from Lola's affection, and attempt to keep her distracted that way. Come on,
She is immune to that condition.
damn. She's immune to puppy dog eyes.
You guys talk too much. Just stare at my dong. Intelligence save. She starts slapping.
I specifically said I wasn't going to look at her dick. God damn it.
It's like when you see a picture of a dog and their legs are splayed. You can't not look at the dick.
Yes.
That's
It's
very
factually
interesting
correct.
because it's a dog. You don't look at it.
Guys, please hurry up so we don't have to deal with this bullshit
I'm
any
going
longer.
as fast as I can.
Yeah, I can blast them really fucking hard with this, like walk around.
Yep.
And
Like I said, we have
double
8 attacks
attack.
around going into these goddamn
Oh,
leather
no.
straps.
Yeah.
Save
Oh no,
me.
Kinathis.
Please save me from the constant barrage of intelligence saving throws.
Third, you get your bless also.
Oh yeah.
Oh, oh, well, that doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, it won't matter for you.
Yes.
Hey, you're fine. Cyra, not so fine. Wow.
Cyra, I'm gonna give you puppy dog eyes. Concentrate on me. Ignore the penis.
Hmm.
Look at my eyes. Look at my cute little puppy dog eyes. My puppy sphinx eyes.
Puppy Sphinx eyes. And at this point, Impurity has had enough and is super, super bored, so her horn starts to glow red as she focuses and gathers power.
Uh-oh.
Cyra's stunned. Nikki, what are you going to do? No one else sees this.
God fucking damn it.
I am going to ready my Curse of Spell Sunder.
Which does what?
If an enemy casts a spell within 30 feet that requires a spell attack roll and targets me, I can use my reaction to rend a spell from the air, imposing disadvantage on the spell attack roll. Probably doesn't require a spell attack roll. It's probably a saving throw of some sort, which has made this curse kind of useless thus far. But I'm a try.
Okay, you are prepping just in case she targets you with a spell.
Well,
But she does not target you with a spell. So the next round, she uses Greater Arcane Arousal. Cyra, make a Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh dear.
I already make that with disadvantage.
Well,
I don't even
then
know.
It didn't matter.
I don't know what this spell does. I have no idea what it is. 7.
Okay. So how much corruption are you at?
5. Wait.
5 according to your token.
No, wait. And
You have gone down because you drunk potions.
I know. You gave me one, and I had one earlier. It should be 4. 4. Gotta keep it. I'm at 4 corruption.
4
Still
corruption.
pretty high.
Okay. So good news, bad news. Good news is you take 30 points of psychic damage per point of corruption you have.
2, 3. It's
The
120.
bad news is that you are still stunned and you are vulnerable to all damage. So you take 240 psychic damage.
That's a. Okay.
Did you survive that?
No, I don't know what arcane arousal even does.
So
Wait.
that's
You just explained it.
there's a so in the fight in Dungeon 3, she starts glowing with a thing, focusing on stuff. If you interrupt her, if you strike her with an attack, it automatically triggers. If you distract her, then it triggers on her instead. But if you just let it go, it's a game over kind of thing. This is not necessarily a bad end, but you are at 0 hit points, and
I take damage though.
you do. You can use your thing back
I'm
on her.
gonna
if
use
you
my
like.
thing.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, no. I'm gonna use my other thing. I'm not gonna drop.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to drop to 0. I'm gonna try to drop to 1.
Okay, you're at 25 at DC.
No,
I
the
believe?
DC is 20. Starts at 10. I did it 3 times. So that's 25. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
confess I never actually played through Dungeon 3.
Oh.
Neither did I.
All the
Me
hard
neither.
work been put in.
So I
And
couldn't.
also
I
just
could
wrote
not
the end.
metagame it. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, one of them.
Okay.
2 of them.
Let's see.
In any event, it's
Also,
similar to the charge up attack that Seraph has, but rather than do nothing, you want to do like a tease attack to distract her. The magic backfires on her instead.
I see. 7. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Did it. I'm at
You're at
1.
1 hit point.
The DC is now 30, which means I have to roll really fucking good.
Okay. You drop to your knees, overcome with lust, barely able to control yourself. But as she raises up to mount you, you manage to scurry away, and she clops back down onto the ground, once again disappointed.
Then we need some friggin'.
Aww.
Holy shit.
Just suck my dick. Or let me fuck you in the ass.
I don't want to be absorbed. Okay.
You'll like it, I promise.
No, I won't.
You will.
We won't like it unless we know
Oh,
we can
wait.
turn back.
If you're a Tor, then I won't absorb you, because that's the rule. But I still want to fuck you in the ass.
Ooh, does that mean you're not allowed to absorb me?
Well, no, now that you have 4 feet.
Hang on.
Oh. Now that I have 4 feet,
Let me just.
you're not allowed to absorb me.
Yeah.
I'll give you the best fucking lay of your life again then. Without fear of you, absorbing me. I will just go back to mounting her.
Can you try and. Never mind. No. The tentacle rod can stay lost forever.
Can you try to reach in and get it?
Can you try and get my tentacle rod while you're back there? No, it's fine.
No, just.
You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna
I don't
back up.
Like it's up in her booty, and booty's right there.
No, just.
I mean, if you
no.
want to start anally fisting her, go ahead.
Yeah, why not? I've got to distract her as best I can. So let's go for it.
Well, you guys are taking care of that. Pip and Hyra managed to break through the ball gag and scurry over to her mouth and drop a ring fruit in. She breaks free of her bondage and, stretching her massive wings, she thanks you for everything before crashing through the magical barrier to the east and peacing out.
Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Go. Everyone just leg it. Which way is supposed to go? Like.
Someone move my token on the stairs.
There's a door to the north and a door to the west.
What does it say on the door to the west? And what does it say to the door in the north?
Neither of them are labeled. The door to the west is a simple wooden door, like you would see on the outside of a stable. The door to the north is a stone door with a handle.
Okay. Sorry, where did you move your character?
Oh, it was fucking impurity, so I moved myself to a proper.
Yeah.
Guys, hurry up. Get out of there. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Rod.
Someone move. What do you want from me? I'm eating.
I'm
Can you
not.
please move
I'm
my
not
token
yelling
for
at
me?
you. I'm yelling at Pip and Hyra, who are still right there.
Oh,
You guys are going to the
No, we
north.
just yeah. So Savin is be right back. So
Oh, well,
Kinathis is in the kitchen.
yes, I'm trying not to starve. Thank you.
It's okay. We believe in you. Like
It's
I
okay.
said, it would be.
I'm-
I think Savin got attacked by wild dogs,
yeah, I think that was the case.
and then third is gonna get eaten by a pack of wolves.
Yep. Factually correct.
Yeah, so apparently we're on like 5 minutes until we can get everyone back here.
Okay. Since we're waiting, Adj, impurities token. Is that a mouth in there somewhere, or is that just completely lacking in any kind of mouth?
There's like a slight little line. She's making a face.
Okay.
It's a
It's
rarity
very hard
token.
to see, and it
Yeah.
looks like she just completely lacks a mouth. And it is a rarity token, I take it.
Yeah.
White unicorn, marshmallow consuming ass, brain dead. That sounds like that.
Indeed.
I have to wait for Savin to return from his glorious conquests, and then Kinathis from the slaughterhouse.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just
That's
have to-
It's
fine.
okay, Kin.
Get your food.
It's okay, Kina.
if I don't, I'm actually already
Let's
late
talk
to
more
eat,
food.
but
Let's talk more food.
it's going as fast as it can.
It's fine.
But if it's going, you better catch it.
Nikki's just gonna keep pounding away.
While the rest of us
Did-
run away.
Did Nikki keep her like genital configuration, or does she just have like basic sphinx configuration?
You have whatever dongs you had before.
Okay,
Just,
okay.
you know, yeah.
Are they sized up then to match the new size?
No, they are precisely the same as they would normally be.
Well, 2 foot longs with 4-inch knots are nothing to sneeze at. So, not to mention the 11-inch balls, and there are 4 of them.
I guess we freed the king.
Welcome back, Savin.
Hello.
Yeah.
Been attacked by a pack of murder
You
dogs.
removed the ball gag, put the ringtail fig in. King Nuri was able to break free from all the bondage gear and used her not inconsiderable magical might to break through the barrier to the east and flew off to safety after thanking you for your assistance. Cyra got hit by the Greater Arcane Arousal spell and barely stayed up. Impurity
Oh,
said that
fuck
she's not
me.
allowed
God
to-
damn it. So wait, it actually was a spell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could have
She's a
fucking...
unicorn. She uses unicorn spells.
Yeah, but but most of the time enemies don't cast actual spells at us. They just throw abilities at us that aren't actually spells.
Okay.
I could have like booped her on the nose because I'm a mage hunter.
Well, you were
Mage
stunned
Slayer.
at the time from.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I was stunned. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
So Nikki was going to mount her and fuck her to distract her to allow you guys to have time to run off. Is everyone okay with that plan?
Yep. Let's go.
We just take the north door there and then just
Oh, is there a
tell.
north door?
Yeah, the door to the north. This one looks like a stable door. This one is a stone door with a handle. Which one would you prefer?
We were told to go through the stables to get to the chapel, right?
You're in the stables right now.
Oh, so the chapel's...
Hence all the centaurs.
I see. So the north should be the chapel then, right? From what we were told?
From what you were told, yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go north.
Yes.
Hi, Tosh, you
And
big
then,
butthole. Get out of here.
and then give Nikki the signal to hoof it, leg it, paw it, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, and we'll
Yep.
ready actions to close the door as soon as she gets through.
So Nikki, you are plowing her posterior as you were before.
Nikki,
As
hurry
you
up.
are
Nikki,
doing
come
so,
on.
she sits her big ol' horse butt down on your lower half, squishing you and pinning you to the ground. And as she does so, she leans forward, milking herself in delight. Milk starts showering down on you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly.
Quick, deploy your
Oh,
umbrella.
no. Wait, is this a
Oh,
spell?
no.
Is this a spell?
No, this is not a spell.
Damn it.
You got an umbrella, don't you?
Or I look like Mary Poppins?
You suffer 2 ranks of exhaustion as the frenzied lust starts coming over you.
Drink potion, run. Drink potion, run.
Nikki is pinned under giant centaur ass.
Alright.
She has a fig, remember?
Does
Something
Nikki
going
have
on?
a fig?
I do have a second. So, yeah, as soon as everybody else is through, I'm gonna eat my ringtail fig.
And leg it.
Which does that help me get out of nodding as well?
You
It's
haven't
good
nodded
information
yet
for the
because
future.
you don't have a dog dick, you have a cat dick.
No,
Hoof it.
I was told I still have the same genital configuration, so
Well, you haven't blown your load, so leg it.
Well, Nikki was inflated not from before, but yeah. Okay, so you're using your last ringtail fig on yourself
Yep.
to get out of there?
Run.
Yep.
Run.
Right. Cyra and I will prep to close the door after her. And
Bar it.
like, yep, you're fine. You're doing a good job as your superior. I commend
Okay.
you. Bye.
You start running
Run.
for it, and Impurity gets up and starts running after you. Good news, bad news. Horses are way faster than you are with your paws, and everyone else with
You
their
can
2
fly.
legs. But you can fly, which gives you 60 feet of movement, which will put you on par with her. And since you surprised her, you take to the air and fly through the door as she comes stomping after you.
close
Bye.
it, close it,
And
close
we
it. Cyra,
slam it
move.
We also
Sorry, yeah,
slammed
sorry.
it close already, so
Close.
bam.
Boom.
Okay. She bangs up against the door, but it is stone and resists her hit. You hear a shudder, and you hear her crying out from the other side of the door. She is raising an alarm.
Oh, that's right. We weren't supposed to raise an alarm
Well, what happened? Why is she raising an alarm?
because we ran off.
Because there's no more
So?
giant sphinx where it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
Maybe we should have attacked her.
Well,
Really?
Too late
in
now.
any event, you are in the chapel
Late.
corridor here. This path takes a left turn as you approach. There is a distinct sound of chanting just beyond. Familiar power crackles in the air, and the ground itself seems to thrum with eager vibration.
Well, we found
How
our
Cynthia,
primary
Mary's
objective.
youngest daughter and your former patron, must be on this door. Hopefully, you're not too late.
Well,
Hopefully, like the
Sarah,
half
drink all the
hour we
potions
spent.
that you have.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna drink
Uh,
my fucking my mental health potions. As we're
And
going.
drink all...
Also, the not having 1 hit point potions. That's important.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm just
Everyone
gonna start. I'm just gonna start chugging. Okay.
Hold on, I might have something for this.
I guess I'll just start.
I have the
chug.
heal spell
Uh,
available
don't
to
you-
me.
So I had 2 ranks of exhaustion. I'm gonna drink 2 of my moon milks.
Alright, I gave you
Okay.
1, so FYI.
You gave me one.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I can just drink from here.
Alright. I can give you some reindeer milk that'll give you 70 hit points back.
Oh yes, please. Thank
Zero.
you.
Alright, there you go. Have that. And
Yes.
that's my biggest heal, so start chugging your fucking potions.
Plus 70, you said?
70. And what's Scylla got available?
All right, I'm going to drink and deduct. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3 pure honeys. No,
And I'll just
2 pure honeys. And 2 sheep's milks. Let's do 1 sheep's milk just to make sure. 4d8 plus 12.
Well, move milk.
4.
It's not
4,
2d4. It's 2d4 plus something. So yeah.
no, that's how many I generate from lactate.
Oh, nice.
3d8 plus 9.
Yeah, when I was told we weren't allowed to have more than 24 potions, I was like, well, I'll just get rid of all my moo milk and take lactate instead.
Plus
It's
37.
more efficient to
That
just
is
generate
a
potions.
good. That's actually an incredibly a good idea. Holy shit!
Yep.
Well, it only works for having Hyra as your main character, but yes.
Yeah.
2.
Well, it works
And-
more efficiently as for Hammer anyway. Alright, so you are drinking potions there.
Yeah.
We need to
And
move.
removing some corruption.
Yeah, I've counted that down again. I'm down to 2.
Okay. You're still in your corrupted state, though, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm down
Yeah,
to 2
right.
corruption, so
Right. But once you hit max, you have to go to 0 to be uncorrupted.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are you using any of Scylla's heals? Obviously, you've already used the per rest ones, but
Let's put 1 touch of passion on Cyra. Give you another 45
No.
hit points. We're gonna need you at max or close to it.
6.
she is not close to max.
Yeah, well, we're gonna give you another 45. All right, and Cyra, do you have any snake oil on you?
Snake oils?
Mm-hmm. The thing that gives you haste.
No, I don't.
I will give you one of mine. Here you go.
Okay.
If things get rough, drink that.
Drinking a reptilium and a bee honey. And I think, what does the foxberry do? Oh my god. I'm just burning through all my fucking shit now. Oh my god.
This is what happens
guess
when
this
we
is
can't take rests anymore.
I don't know. We have to go through all of our resources.
That's fine. Hopefully we'll have a chance to take a
Foxberry.
long rest before
You know
the
what, fuck
final
it. I'll
boss.
just go
Wait,
hard.
No, I won't.
Foxberry as well. There, my mental saves are all advantage.
Good.
That's basically
Alright,
all I
let's
can
do it.
do. I'm at 230 hit points.
All right. We'll keep Scylla following you around in case you need emergency heals.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to stay near Mama if you need some protection. I've got 200 something hit points.
Well, I'll do my best. So we're gonna kick in the door.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna drink a pure honey. Yeah, let's do it. Need to hurry.
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear guards from behind you, but you are going to push in and try to save Halacynthia. So,
Goddamn right.
the good news is you guys avoided a bunch of potential boss fights. This one, which was handy.
I'm not sure we
And-
avoided that so much as we danced
Uh,
around it.
Well, you avoided the sharks, which could have been a boss fight. You did hit the living
Okay.
latex, which was a mini boss fight. You avoided Deva, who is one of the wing bosses. And you literally rolled precisely what you needed to not bad end third. Like, you failed
Thank
2 constitution saves
God.
and failed right in a row with, like, spectacular failures. And then that very last one, you got the 23 that you needed. So, oof. Okay. All right,
Very
so
close.
you've got guards coming from behind you. You've got people up in front of you, and let's take a little sneak peek before we end the session.
Okay.
What the fuck is
No.
Holly's token?
Oh no,
Worry
Holly.
phobia. Oh no. Is Holly being turned into a little what's
A
what would be the
lolly.
Yeah, lolly.
We will
I was gonna
She's
find
find
out
not
next
Holly,
time.
she's Lolly.
She's not a lolly. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
She being turned into just like the female equivalent of a sissy.
That's what is that even?
I mean,
You mean a girl, sir. It's
What does
called
that
a
even?
girl.
What does that even
No.
mean?
Like hyper, like I don't.
Oh my god! I
the
just got the
opposite.
worry and phobia thing.
Hyper-submissive,
Oh my
hyper-
god! I feel like an
Just
idiot.
Just
now,
got
huh?
what?
I just now got the name of Holly's subordinates. They're worry and phobia.
Yeah.
It never occurred to me that they had a
Didn't get
theme.
that.
I never
Right,
thought
really?
about them at the same time. I feel like an
Okay.
idiot.
So Pip, you used a potion on the King of the Sphinxes, so +1 corruption. Did you overrule anyone? Yes, you butted in when Cyra was trying to fuck her way into oblivion. So a successful
Yeah.
overrule and a helpful overrule, preventing a bad end as well, but that is another corruption point.
So I'm,
Oh, I could have bad ended there.
Oh,
yes.
God,
If you would have
yes.
kept failing that, you would have bad ended and just joined with the sharks there.
I was actually.
So
very tempted.
you avoided one and third avoided one this session.
Well,
Oh boy. Nikki, you had sex with impurity. Did you have sex with anybody else? I guess technically the latex goo, so +1.
Did that have any
I-
sexual contact? I mean, it's tentacle monster.
Well, I mean tentacle stuff. I guess we won't count that. We'll
Hey,
say sex
Kina,
as in
no,
I
wait.
mean,
like sex.
Adjatha.
What's
I
that?
can't edit click. I can't click on Pip's token.
Oh, well, I already added the thing, but yeah, I'll just let me see. I don't know why that controlled by. That's weird. There you go.
since we're still in the same dungeon, I haven't used 2 mutagens this session, so I get the final corruption anyway.
Okay. So, boop.
So I'm back to being gooey.
Pact being gooey. For good or for ill. Boop. Okay.
So I'm at 3 corruption,
Yes.
which gives. Yeah, so I get my middle stage now.
Yes. And Hyra, healing 15 or more damage with a single action.
Yeah, I sure do
Yep.
did that. Because that
And,
sure don't scale at this point. But no,
went-
only one person nursed from me, so 1 point of corruption for me. Yay.
Okay. All right. So we will call it at that. You guys are right up to Holocynthia. You managed to avoid a great number of fights, but this fight is not optional.
Yeah, it
No.
sure
Yes.
isn't.
So we will see how the party deals with Holocynthia, phobia, worry, and a swarm of guards at their heels. Next time.
well,
You'll
I mean,
see.
at least we have Amalgam, who said he was going to come in here and like try and help with this exact thing.